better be in the house when them street lights come on. Ain't that what your mama used to tell you? But I bet you when she told you to stay out the streets, she had no idea that the YouTube streets would take over the world. Uncle Juice, public figure Boogie, Baby Down So Raw, Detroit Gossip, and the most dangerous voice in Detroit, Dogface TV.
Bitch, I talk more shit than Dogface.
They running shit from coast to coast. Welcome to the Danger Zone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. My name is Dogface Calderon, and I want to welcome everybody to the YouTube streets. Joining me tonight. I mean, because it's more serious tonight than it has been quite some time. So I just want to say I appreciate everybody who's been rocking with me, who's been supporting me, who've been rocking and supporting the squad, the boys.
Yeah.
How y'all feel tonight, man?
I'm feeling good, man. And I've been having people ask, where y'all at? Where the YouTube streets at? All them comments, videos ain't got nothing to do with the YouTube streets, so they kind of been pissed.
Same here. So this, I want to shout out to the Dog Pound. We don't call our chat. We call our chat the Dog Pound. It's our family, man. They rock with us, man. So listen, I want y'all to like, share, subscribe to everybody's page. Shout out to Public Figure Boogie TV. What's up, Boogie?
What's up, my guy? What's up, Dog Pound? Uncle Juice, what it do?
What up, dope nephew? You all right?
Yeah, you know. Back and
what's
forth.
up? What's up, Dogface? Have you got tired yet, Dogface? What's going on with you?
I don't get tired.
You've been on every platform in the last week and a half, trailblazing.
Don't get me. How can I ever get tired?
That's right.
Of exposing these bitch ass niggas. I can never be tired of that. I live, eat, shit, and breathe to talk about these no good hoe ass, pussy ass niggas. That's what I do.
You feel me?
What's them numbers on real life street stars looking like right now?
100,000.
Yeah.
Well, on real life street stars,
different clips got different.
Yeah. I'm almost at a meal on Reels on. So it's Reels. The video is. Yeah. I'm on every platform that real life street stars has, from TikTok to Facebook to Instagram. It's different. So if I were to add them all up, I'm at a couple of million views. If I were to add them all up.
Yeah, I've been getting calls about that Akademiks. I've been getting calls. One of my player partners called me, man. He say, nigga, I ain't talked to you all day since Dogface had been on Akademiks. I say, damn. He say, man, that shit just came across my shit. So y'all up out of here, huh?
You feel me?
Hey, listen, I want to welcome everybody to YouTube Street. Shout out to everybody. We are absent amongst us is Baby Down So Raw. She had a personal situation she had to deal with. And Detroit Gossip is also dealing with personal situations. So we got to hold it down for the rest of the team. Detroit, hey, listen. I want to first start off by saying that I'm not going to even say that there's a bunch of misconceptions about me or about just the YouTube streets and what we do collectively. I'm not going to say there's misconceptions, because exactly what y'all see is exactly what it is. We are a collective group of individuals who we're not concerned with how y'all view us or what the fuck y'all think about us. We ain't concerned about that shit. If you in this world, if you're ever concerned about what somebody else thinks about you to the point to where you can't function, then you'll never get anywhere. So we're not concerned about that. So listen, since the last time, we haven't been on here in more than a week.
Man,
how long has it been?
It's been a minute.
It's been about a week.
Well, listen, since the last time we graced y'all with our beautiful faces, a lot of shit didn't happen, man. Hey, listen, it exploded on Akademiks. So let me tell you people the backdrop, because I've been on different platforms talking about it. Shout out to the Forum Magazine. Shout out to Kid L. I did both of those. I did both of those things yesterday, right? Was it yesterday? I did Kid L yesterday. I did the Forum magazine this morning. I'm in Detroit right now, so I had to come and I had to talk to my people. I want to acknowledge everybody in the Dog Pound. Shout out Mississippi. Shout out Atlanta. Shout out my people in Alabama, all over Alabama. They checked in. Shout out my niece Jayla. You know what I'm saying? Who down there in Alabama, A&M doing their thing on the dance team. I was down there at the Magic City Classic about a week and a half ago to watch my niece do her thing. I watched the college football, man. I haven't been to a college football game and forever. So listen.
They said that's like Super Bowl.
It was.
My man down there, he told me he was trying to get me come down there. Shout out to Jump. He was trying to get me come down there. You feel me?
Right. It was just that. So listen, since the last time we graced our presence, man, a lot has happened in the world of when something happens to me, it ain't just me. It's the collective, it's the band. Because I wouldn't be where I am now if it were not for the support of everybody on the panel. So I want to first thank everybody on the panel for supporting me and for believing in me. And we are all equally yoked, and just because you might see me or Juice or Boogie have some emotion, that shit means nothing. We don't give a fuck about that. We're a collective, and we move, and we operate as a collective. If one shine, we all shine. One band, one sound. That's how it is. So, but we all have different personalities, but they all match. They all mesh. We don't have to agree with each other. Like Boogie already fired up that goddamn weed. So when Boogie fires up the weed within the first 10 minutes, you know, spanking my Elliott Boy Band, NTE, shout out to King Paper, shout out to I call him Lil P. Shout out to P. He gonna get mad. Bam, tell him I said Lil P because you little. Shout out, if I don't say Reese gonna get mad. You know her thug ass Mount Elliott niggas. You know what it is. So listen, Hanging TV is in the building. Stand on the media is in the building. So listen, the Beat Factory. Is it? Come on, Boogie. What we gotta do?
Man, we gotta go on here and run it back. Where this beautiful footage at?
Oh, so what? Before we do that, right? Hey, Whack 100. Hey, Whack 100.
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did?
I don't know why you thought.
Why you manhandling like that in front of everybody?
Shout out to all the platforms that did cover it from here to Montana and that called a spade. For the people that seen right through it and wasn't sucking on Crater Face, we appreciate you for keeping it 100. The real 100 way.
Now tell me why you manhandling like that in front of the world and shit on that big ass platform.
So for those of you who've been living under a rock, I got a phone call Saturday morning. What does it say? Tuesday? Saturday morning, I got a phone call. I got a FaceTime call from T Grizzly and Akademiks. I think it was like 10 a.m. So T told me to run down, the situation as I saw it through my own lens about the paperwork that Wack and this merry band of idiots have been circulating around the YouTube streets about T being a snitch. So listen. I was on the phone Saturday morning for about 2 hours, about an hour and 45 minutes with T and Akademiks, and I broke down every aspect of the paperwork because that's what they asked me to do. So I pointed out with explicit detail and intricate detail what was wrong with the paperwork that they were trying to sell to the general public, to the consumers of what happens on YouTube and even in the world, because the so-called paperwork that was exposed about T Grizzly, it was carried by regular big box news organizations, and it went from what did you call that, media takeout to TMZ. It was full coverage on it, so it wasn't just people playing around and milling around on YouTube, right?
Let's get it clear. Nobody questioned it at first.
No. I think the band minus Detroit Gossip and Baby Doll So Raw, who would normally be here, we're the first ones who attacked it. And we attacked the credibility and the veracity of it because we knew it was bullshit. So no other news medium attacked it before we did. We're the ones who saw it. I think Boogie sent it to me because he seen it on Crystal Lovejoy's page. Mr. Glassjaw himself. Oh, who was it? Was it Boogie?
No, I had posted in the hookup.
Juice posted in the group chat. My bad. So Juice sent it to us. So as soon as he seen it, I don't think did I respond or did I just go into making a post? What did I do?
I think I called you about it. Juice put it in the chat. As soon as I seen it, I called.
And he called me. So Juice put it in the chat, and then Boogie called me like, man, you see that shit? I had saw it, but I didn't really understand what it was at first until I took a look at the shit. I immediately sprung into action and I made a post about it. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna review my discussion with DJ Akademiks and then the inclusion of WAC 100. We're gonna discuss it, we're gonna review it, and we're gonna stop and start it, right? I want to go back and take a look at this shit so that we have a firm understanding of what's going on. First of all, number one, WAC 100 is a bitch ass nigga. His mama raised him to be a cocksucking bitch ass nigga, right? WAC 100's wife is a whore. Let me get big on this. WAC 100's wife is a whore. Would you?
Hey, R&B.
Hey, he's a whore. So just so we're on the same page, right? And by the way, my Elliott boy Bam says it's Tuesday and we still don't have that work. Akademiks, do I have to call you? We still don't have that work. It's Tuesday. We had this whole conversation on Saturday. It's Tuesday.
The exposed has been exposed.
So let's get right into it, man. Let's review the content. I want to welcome y'all to the YouTube streets. My name is Dogface Calderon, Public Figure Boogie TV, Uncle Juice, aka the Beat Factors in the building. Let's get right into the content because I want y'all to see it and hear it from our perspective. Everybody's been reviewing it. It is viral. A lot of times when people say something is viral, they may get a couple of thousand, 10. No, that's viral, niggas, when you're in the millions and when you have everybody's attention, when you capture the imagination of everybody who, or for most of the majority of people who are operating in the YouTube streets or who watch YouTube for news and information, we own that. It is what it is. Let's go.
I'm feeling like I'm academics. Can't ride no way.
Bring up the chain. You can't just simply say he pointed him out and that's it. If that was the case, the police all over the world would be making false allegations about who picked out who. Big Grizzly would have had this.
Let's go.
They got me feeling like I'm academics. Can't ride no way.
You got to get WAC on here eventually. I have spoken to T Grizzly. I spoke to him at length today, and he said, Act, and maybe we do it now. I don't know. But T Grizzly spoke to me and said, Act, I love you. You're the biggest in hip-hop media, but you got to stop allowing WAC to use your platform to validate the fuckery that he's putting out. And I said, what are you talking about? It said, WAC is moving around with fake paperwork, okay? And with him moving around with fake paperwork, he usually doesn't gain enough steam. And they told me I don't know if it's a conspiracy theory or just how they believe WAC moves with information when he's starting what they call a
campaign.
A campaign. They say he starts it on Clubhouse. And after Clubhouse, he brings it to the 100 Side Show. And then after that, he brings it to his Instagram. And they say, usually that don't do much, honestly. And they said, but after those three things don't work, he brings it to No Jumper. And after that, to really kick the bitch off, he comes to the biggest. And you know who the biggest? Ain't nothing bigger than the chat. He comes to you. And I'm like, well, WAC's our guy. WAC is our guy. We got to be honest. WAC's our guy. He's great entertainment. And, you know, when we've really gotten into the weeds of fact-checking certain stuff, we've gotten, I think his credibility is pretty good. They said, well, why don't he drop this alleged paperwork he got on me?
Good question. And to answer the question about his credibility is not only is it not good, but first of all, it is like it's an oxymoron to mention the word credibility and WAC's name in the same sentence because nothing about WAC is credible. And definitely not his motherfucking word. His word has been exposed to be fraudulent and to be sissified going back 20 years.
For real.
I said, well, Wack said he will drop the paperwork, but I think he wants a bet of 50,000. That's what.
Now, this is what Wack said. When Wack, the show before this show, before we brought us all on the show, Wack went one-on-one with Akademiks where he said that he would drop the paperwork for $50,000. When
He sounded ready.
When
He
Akademiks, he
very
said he had it ready, he had it in his possession. He said he had 3 pages that proved beyond any reasonable doubt or any shadow of a doubt that T Grizzly was a snitch. When Akademiks pushed back on him about the paperwork and about since when are you trying to engage a person in a bet when it comes to dropping paperwork? If you got it, you got it. Just imagine if we would have sent him the money, or if somebody would have sent him the money, what kind of return on the investment would they have gotten? Because for one, you tried to push out fake paperwork. So how would somebody have felt if they would have actually put it up to 50 grand and come to find out this shit was all fake? And he used Akademiks and his platform to push this shit to the stratosphere. So let's continue.
What the conversation was in our last stream, right? Now, this is why I got to call Wack today. After talking with T Grizzly, they have sweetened the pot so much, it's going to be incumbent on Wack to drop whatever paperwork that proves that T Grizzly's a snitch.
Incumbent means, nigga, you ain't finna have no choice. We turned the pressure up on this nigga because this nigga said, give me 50,000 and I bet me $50,000 that the paperwork, I have paperwork and it proves that he's a rat. Bet me 50 now, drop it. Nigga, we called his bet poker face. We called his bet and we raised him 200,000. He asked for 50. We said, bet that, nigga. And then we said, because we know you a broke bitch. We said, all you got to do is put up 10,000 and we'll put up 250,000. And it was higher than that because T Grizzly said he'll put up 250, $250,000. And I said, I'll put up 100,000. So that's 350. And all he had to put up was 10, right? He went into a long soliloquy about what I didn't have and I'm broke and I live in a $3,000 house and all this, and I walk to work.
That's a nigga trying to detour off the road. Nigga, stay focused.
Uncle
that's
Zeus.
One thing, Wacker talk your ass to sleep.
It's always a motherfucker trying to add shit to the pot. Nigga, fade the bet, you bitch, nigga.
You feel me? Betting hot money, nigga.
Yeah.
The paperwork still ain't out.
And listen, so we ain't gonna get with this. Hold on the phone, Boogie. Watch this.
Right? So T Grizzly, and I talked to him this morning, I'm telling you on the phone. He said, number one, because he was asking, he said, what paperwork did he send to you? I said, he sent me the first page. He's like, come on, use your brain. When has Wack been reluctant to drop the whole paperwork?
Good question. Uncle Juice, when Wack 100 has had a motherfucker dead to right about snitching or anything else that was embarrassing to them, when has he been so reluctant, or when has he refused to drop the paperwork?
No, he going for the juggler. You know that. You feel me? He go get his shine on every platform. He go do a marathon run, sort of like yourself. You feel me? He wouldn't have held that back all this time and got called out for 250 up against his 10. You know he would have took that sucker bet. You feel me?
Boogie.
Listen, 350. What Wack waiting on? He wasn't waiting to get niggas locked up. He had niggas talking on the couch. When it comes to this paperwork, where it's at? He done a lot of police shit, man.
All right.
He didn't.
Why? And I said, all right, well. So they said, what did he send you? Because you never put it on screen. I guess they watched the stream. I said, well, it was an appellate document for this guy, and I guess this guy named is Shooter. And they said, use your brain. The guy in question, Wack even admitted he never got charged. How are you appealing? How are you appealing a conviction that you were never even convicted of?
Good question. So listen, During the conversation that Wack had with Akademiks on live, where you had millions of people tuned in on his live stream, not the follow-up. He had him on live stream on his Twitch, on all of his YouTube channels, his Instagram, Facebook, everything. I think he had an audience of over 2 million people when he presented this fake-ass paperwork. So what he did was, he said, well, listen, I got the real work because we put him under so much motherfucking pressure by debunking the first document that he tried to say was real that he got from Shooter. Now, mind you, he says, well, I'm not the one who made the content. My little young dog Shooter sent this to me, and I just dropped it out there. No, you bitch ass nigga. You did make a content. Let me explain to you how, bitch ass nigga. Shooter is a proverbial nobody. Nobody knows him. He made it on Clubhouse because you put him on Clubhouse. He made it on your Instagram accounts because you put him on your Instagram accounts. He made it into the conversation of your exposers, your bitch ass, cocksucking, fag ass, pussy ass exposer camp because you made him a type of the conversation. He made it on No Jumper because you put him there. You made him relevant.
But don't forget what Shooter said. Shooter said Wack the one contacted him and said T Grizzly had a bounty on his head.
Well, he inserted himself into the whole mix by reaching out to him because, like you just said, Juice, there was no conversation between Wack 100 and Shooter about this whole T Grizzly thing.
No,
I'm glad you just said that, Juice. I'm glad you just said that because there was no conversation between Wack 100 and Tony the Tattletale, aka baby bitch ass, big mouth, red ass Shooter Johnson, and Wack about anything. Wack called him and said, hey, young dog, you know T Grizzly put a hit out on you. Know what's some money on your head. That's how he inserted himself into the thing. Juice, you just cracked the motherfucking code, Juice.
He created the content.
He created the content. Listen, because there may have been rumors about it. And this is how we know that Wack the police. Because he for certain heard about it because all of LA heard about the break-in in T Grizzly house. He for sure heard about it. Wack 100 finds a way to contact this guy and tells him, hey, you know it's a hit on you. You know T Grizzly got a hit on you. That's how he inserted himself into this whole thing to begin with.
And it's a crit, so it made it sweet for him.
But he tried to say Shooter had reached out to him with the paperwork from jail. That wasn't true. You feel me?
Well, the paperwork thing is a whole nother thing because he reached out to him. This was years ago. Because don't forget, Shooter been locked up for 2 years, 2.5 years. Right. So none of this is recent. The only recent thing that we have here is the fake ass paperwork that Wack tried to sell to the general public, right? So you just cracked the code just because you just said that Wack inserted himself into this whole thing by reaching out to now don't forget Wack claims to be a Pyru. Even though we know the Pyrus don't fuck with his bitch ass, cock sucking, dick eating, cock smuggling, ball hugging ass nigga, right? He inserted himself into this whole thing by calling Shooter. Shooter didn't call him. He called Shooter and said, hey, T Grizzly and the boys, they got money in your motherfucking head. They trying to saw your motherfucking head off your motherfucking shoulders.
You feel?
He inserted himself into the situation. So let's make sure that the people who are rocking with us, and shout out to the chat, like, share, and subscribe. Let's make sure that we cover this shit properly, right? Hold on. Let me go here for a second so we can make sure that we're on the same page. We don't like to just put shit out there without adding context to it and like without adding visual proof. Listen to this.
Wack 100, he called me like, hey, look, hey, nephew, you hearing about this, you feel me? Money on your head shit? I'm like, hell no, what the fuck you talking about? They're like, yeah, they talking about Twitter shit and war. I said, they don't know what they talking about. He like, man, we got to get over 10 them. I'm like, look, bro, you feel me? He like, man, it's money on your head, nigga. Like, I'm telling you, nigga, I'll just listen to your aunt. I'm like,
it's money on your head, I'm telling you, listen to your unk. Juice. You just gave us a major clue and you just played a major key. He inserted himself into this over 2 years ago.
Exactly.
And when he inserted himself, he didn't call him and say, "Hey, young dog, the streets is talking, and I heard you may have put yourself in an uncompromising position. You know, what can I do to kind of like help you navigate this shit so that, you know what I'm saying, you don't find yourself swimming with the fishes." Mob term. He didn't do that. He called him reporting a fucking crime. Hey, you know, it's a hit out on you. Fuck you know. Where you get that from? He inserted himself into this whole goddamn thing by reaching out to a person who he heard was finna go in the blender. And reported to him that it was a hit in your head. That's how he inserted himself. It was none of his motherfucking business. See, Whack Mama, this is me. He's a prime example of a mother who should have used abortion. Was abortion legal in 1977? Why Whack 100's mama did not utilize the abortion, which was her right? Why she didn't abort that bitch ass nigga, I'll never know. But the world would have been a better place had she chose to do that, because she raised a bitch ass nigga. She raised 100% bitch ass nigga.
Don't forget, Doggy, don't forget when he inserted himself, he even hit T with a text message saying he was going to involve the police.
Who said that?
Whack.
What do you mean? Involve
the police was going to get involved.
I missed that. What happened?
Whack. It's an old text. It said the police was going to get involved if anything happened to nephew.
No, that was Shooter. That text is from Shooter. That text is from Shooter's sister who had his phone while he was in the hospital.
Okay. Damn, my bad. I thought that was Whack who texted that.
No. Whack. Nobody even knows that Whack is behind the scenes working his hand.
Okay.
Yeah, those texts came from Shooter's phone, right?
Okay.
Right, and that was a text strand between T Grizzly and people in T Grizzly's camp and Shooter.
Look what Mon Elliott said in the comments. He absolutely right.
What you say? He said Shooter locked up, and Whack told him that over a jail phone, knowing all calls recorded, Whack as a rat. We know, bingo. But he wasn't locked up though. Then, Bam, when Whack called him and told him that niggas suppressing your head, he was free. He was still moving around. And then Shooter, once he got the information from Whack, Shooter started reaching out to people who he knew could get him in contact with T Grizzly and people in T Grizzly camp. And that's what took place. That's how he winded up on a FaceTime phone call. So he wasn't locked up then. He got locked up shortly thereafter, but he was free then, right? But still, even if that's not the case that you call the motherfucker over a phone, we know Whack play with hot phones. We now know that Whack 100 is the West Coast version of the hip hop federales. He's the hip hop police, uncensored, unleashed. So to even call and tell him that over the phone is still some hot boy shit. That nigga 400 degrees, maybe 5.
5.
Maybe 5. So let's keep on. Let's dig into this shit. Let's really get into it, because we want the people to see it from our perspective, to hear what we have to say about this.
Not gonna lie, that kind of make a little sense. They said, well, if T Grizzly pointed somebody on the lineup, where's the proof of this? When you do that, even if it's a picture lineup, you gotta put your initials near the thing, circle it, sign off on it. Where is it? They brought up some compelling points. Now, I cared about the money point first. They said they were down to do Whack 100 one better. They said they're more than down to put up 50,000. They said they're down to put up 250,000. And trust me, they showed me all the jewelry. They said we could back it in jewelry or we could back it in cash. They said we'll do 250,000 to Whack 100 10,000. So that's like a great bet. That's like a prop bet.
Don't get no better than that.
Hell no.
And that bet still, the bet, we have not rescinded that bet. That bet is still on the floor.
That's like a parlay, right? It's like a 10-leg parlay. So they said they're $250,000 to whack 110,000 if he could provide whatever he claims that T Grizzly supposedly snitched and show the veracity of these papers. Because they did ask me, they said, Ack, we watch you break down every case. How come Wack got some magic paperwork that you couldn't find? Didn't you try to find it on stream? I said, I did try to find it. I don't know. Well, Wack said the lawyer for the guy got it in. Then they brought up some other points. They said, Ack, sometimes you be listening, but I don't know if you're listening. That's what you mean. How did Wack send you an appeal paperwork? Because the front page was something going in the courts of appeal. But then they later said, or the guy who called from jail later said, I'll be good if T Grizzly don't show up to court. Well, I don't know if you guys know how the appeal process works. When you submit something for an appeal, the witness don't show up to court. You submit writs and briefs, which are like, just documents kind of stating your whatever and supporting your case. There's nobody showing up to court. The trial's over. You're appealing a conviction, not going to trial. So I'm like, ugh. I don't know. However, T Grizzly strongly felt, and I want to be very open and I'm gonna be transparent for the audience. He felt like this was a ploy and a play by Wack. And he feels there might be a couple reasons. Because I kept asking him, I said, why would Wack just randomly pull this out of the air? Right?
Besides the fact that he a bitch ass nigga. I added that for just dramatic effect.
And for what he said, I think Wack might be trying to do the big U play on me. And I didn't know what that meant. But I got a further explanation. He's like, listen, Wack has been trying to get me to engage him in speaking about criminality or lack thereof online. Whether it's about fake paperwork, wild accusations, or anything else. I don't know. So, what I'll be trying to and attempting to do today is I'll be presenting, and I could verify he said it to me on the phone. I didn't record no phone calls. That's not my thing. But he said to me on the phone call, you could tell Wack I got $250,000 to his 10,000 if he could prove that whatever paperwork he has that I supposedly told is actually valid paperwork that comes from the district attorney or actually from the police officers who supposedly did the investigation. They also told me the detective, because when I guess they were listening to Wack read the thing, the detective or the police officer that conducted the interview where T Grizzly pointed out the person, they said that person is actually like the deputy, the only person that matches that name in LA PD or county.
Alan S. Hamilton is the deputy chief of detectives. And our point was, when does the deputy chief of police go out to conduct the interview about a fucking burglary? That's not his motherfucking job. Not to mention the fact that the badge number that's on the report, 321-9842, doesn't match Detective Alan S. Hamilton. Detective Alan S. Hamilton's badge number is 108, not 321-9842, which was articulated on the fucking report.
Whatever. Is a cop that's actually one of the highest ranked cop. He wouldn't be doing a interview with a suspect, which again, this is the money aspect of this makes this compelling. So I know Wack is not into the art of capping. And I also understand T Grizzly's point of saying, I don't want to fall into the trap of Big U, where I'm going back and forth speaking on possible criminality, because he suspects that this is a thing to bait him out. that Wack might try to throw a scud missile to speak about other things to try to get him federally inquired by whatever. I don't know. But he did have seemingly like one of his right-hand guys who, well, that's the guy who clearly he's with T Grizzly because he showed me T Grizzly's jewelry. He's like, yo, this is $250,000 right here. He's down to get on here.
That was my jury. Okay, but carry on. That was my jury act. It's mine.
And if Wack could show otherwise, Wack would be the recipient of $250,000. But they are adamant to say if Wack can't prove that whatever paperwork, and they even said, Act, if he got the full paperwork, you should post it. We all want to see it. And then we all want to publicly look it up. There ain't no secret paperwork. Why would there be a secret paperwork? We will see.
Why would there be a secret paperwork for a burglary? This isn't a convoluted process, Uncle Juice and Boogie. It's a burglary case. Now, there was a substantial amount of items taken out the home, totaling the amount of $1 million, but it's still a fucking burglary case. So it's not like it's a federal sealed La Cosa Nostra indictment of mafia figures. It's not El fucking Chapo and El Mayo. It's not fucking Scarface. It's a fucking burglary case.
You gotta be a glowing fucking unicorn to get this paperwork.
Right. Juice, when has it ever been this difficult to get paperwork?
You feel me? Never in history. You feel me? Only time it becomes this difficult when it don't exist. You feel me?
When it don't exist, Juice.
We will see. All right. So I'm gonna hopefully get Wack 100 and also this other individual. I believe his name is where's my phone? I believe his name is Dogface.
That would be I. Super villain, superhero, Negro. The most dangerous voice in Detroit. That would be I.
Dogface.
That's
an interesting name, right?
You feel me?
See if we can get both of them on at the same time, and we're going to try to figure out and get to the bottom of this. T Grizzly feels that this is a campaign that is not on surface level. Wack just randomly trying to figure out who told. Also, which I might have to try to get this audio. They then told me, and this is the last thing I'll say before I try to get them both on the line. They said, let's put this in perspective. If T Grizzly told on one guy, that guy actually didn't do the crime. Because supposedly there's a video of T Grizzly talking to the guy that they said he told on. And that guy told T Grizzly, hey, brother, I didn't rob your house. And the guy named 4 other people who supposedly robbed the house. So T Grizzly and his demeanor is, if I told, why would I tell on the guy that I have on video saying I didn't do it? Those 4 did. And second,
good question, Juice.
For real.
Good question, Boogie. So listen, we know the document is fake now, but we have to examine how stupid and how slowed down and how LD short bus slobbing with a helmet on you have to be to not only create some fake paperwork minus any real knowledge about how it's supposed to look, but when you start to list all the things that you say he did, why in the fuck would T Grizzly have pointed out Shooter when up to that point they had already spoke to Shooter, aka Tony the Tattletale Johnson, and Shooter had told them who did it, who done it, what set they were from, where they lived at, where they hung out at. If he was going to tell on somebody, he would have told on the guys who shoot. If he was going to suggest or hint or he was going to lay breadcrumbs and create a trail to the perpetrators of the burglary of his house, he would have certainly used the information that he got from Shooter. Right or wrong?
That's a fact.
That's how stupid these niggas is. Or I want to propose something different. That's how stupid they think the general public is. That's how uninformed, because you can only pull some dumb, sloppy shit like this if you don't respect the intelligence. You can't respect the intelligence of your audience by putting forth something as sloppy as this and expecting this shit to go undetected, like what they did. And you didn't count on the YouTube streets. You thought that you was going to just be able to get away with this bullshit like you had been getting away with it. Now, to be quite frank and honest and open, a lot of times when there's smoke, there's fire. So when you get the paperwork on the motherfucker, it really be what it be. It's just all about proving it. And then a lot of times, the people who he tries to expose, they really do be having something to hide, but not this time.
You feel me?
Juice, he been getting away with this shit so long. Boogie, he been getting away with this shit so long.
He got comfortable and sloppy.
He got comfortable and sloppy. Say it, Boogie.
He thought this was one of them times, nigga. He thought he was about to step on Detroit. He already tried the 4-2 Doug situation, and this was another situation where he thought he was gonna get it under his belt.
He thought he was gonna get it under his belt.
Second of all, why would we be listening to the guy in jail now who's using this as an unrelated case, but he's the one who told me who robbed my house? If anybody's the snitch, it's him. So again, we got the Spider-Man meme once again. It's like when Thug called Gunner a rat and basically and Woody a rat, and then Woody said, nigga, you ratted. It's a Spider-Man meme. Okay. Should we hop into this first before we get to Alicia Andrews and a few other things, or what?
Yes.
Should we hop into that or what?
Yes.
You tell me. By the way, quick update for the people on the Academy page. The Wayne Cash Money versus. There's some stuff I want to talk about there. We could get to the bullshit, and we could get there quite quickly. Okay, I think we should call him now. How should I do this? Should I call the second individual first or call Wack first? Because what I do know is a MO of Wack. When Wack is questioned, he gets loud. He gets, you know how Wack gets, and sometimes it derails actual fact finding and, you know, a proper way of figuring out what's the truth. Right?
Stop right there. He says he acknowledges that Wack is known for loud talking, being belligerent, being argumentative, and derailing the conversation so it makes it almost impossible to have a conversation in which we're going to get to some fact finding and have a real substantive conversation. This is him acknowledging that he knows that this month, these are the tactics and maneuvers that this bitch ass nigga uses when he have a conversation. He tried to buffalo a motherfucker. He didn't buffalo everybody I've ever seen him have an argument with or have a debate with or have a fact-finding conversation with. And there have been plenty of times where the person eventually was able to make their point, but not with him because he loud talked them down to the goddamn ground. This is Akademiks admitting that this is what this bitch-ass nigga Wackisha does. Why you call him Wackisha, dog face? Because he's a feminine bitch-ass nigga. I'm sure his mother wanted a daughter so bad that while he was in the womb, right, it really It really couldn't happen. It didn't happen. Just give me 1 second. Hey, what's the word with you, Big Ray? I'm live on air. What's the word with you, Ray?
What's up with it? Nah, man, I was calling you, man. I just spoke with him, too. He just called me, so I got a chance to rap with him about it. But Unc was like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, he said he ain't really trying to fuck with that type shit. He was like, that's why he was like, he could have did that the first time, but he was like, his main so priority was just really going to the nigga job. You know what I'm saying? That's why he did the Adam the no jumper shit. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, he ain't really, you know what I'm saying? He ain't really with the whole internet thing.
Well, you tell Jay Diggs I said it's time to come together and shut this bitch ass nigga whack down once and for all. Because the only
he got he told me too, you know, he getting ready because I got to go meet him down in OKC. You know, I guess, man, I don't know what I got in, but he done took some shit to trial, man, and they trying to fuck with him. So trial start on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So shit, we about to go down there, and he just got a lot going on. He said that.
all right. All is well, dear. So listen, man, y'all take care of y'all business, and you chat back in with me, and I'll call you when I get off air, brother.
I mean, but come on, you know, you got our support completely all the way 100. Fuck that nigga. You know what's up.
Yeah, I know what's up. It is what it is, man. I'm gonna pop at you later. All right, got you. Yeah, that was Jay Diggs' cousin, man. You know, we got Jay Diggs finna jump in the mix or not, but we don't necessarily need Jay Diggs because we got whacked by his motherfucking short hairs.
Hey, you got to play the part when he was trying to tell Act to hang you up, and you told Act, you told him you won't run Act page. You'll tell Act what to do. You got to play that part.
I got you. Let's go.
Right? Okay. Let me call Wack. Yeah, I think we should call Wack. Let's bring Wack on first. Okay, let me make sure. I'll text the other individual saying I'm going to call him soon.
The other individual is me.
Let's go. Here we go, people. I don't like doing phone calls top of the stream, but wait. Why am I calling Wack on FaceTime? What the hell? Okay, call him regular. Let's get to it.
I don't got it. I don't got nothing after the confirm. It might have bounced back or something. Yo.
What?
What up, bro?
I have a huge update, and I have a proposition. By the way, I'm on stream. I have a proposition that I've been told to forward to you. You want to hear it? So this morning, I spoke to T Grizzly.
Yeah, okay.
And T Grizzly,
man, infatuated with this T Grizzly nigga. Okay, what's up?
So T Grizzly told me. Well, he watched the stream. So T Grizzly told me, and he said, "Listen, Wack is running a campaign on me." And
all right, wait, slow down. T, now I'm a disrespecting. T Grizzly, you's a bitch ass nigga. Fuck you and what you stand for. Because if you listen to the shit, you heard Baby Shooter himself. Don't put it on me, nigga. Now it's fuck you. Now it's gonna be a campaign. You bitch ass nigga. You's a bitch ass nigga. You ain't nobody, nigga. You just a big body that's soft as cotton. Fuck you, what you stand for, nigga, and let it stay there. Cause for him to hear Shooter himself say it, fuck you mean I'm running the campaign.
How did he hear Shooter say anything? Who the fuck is Shooter? And when you're talking in context to somebody being a nobody, somebody being irrelevant, out of Wack 100, T Grizzly, and Shooter, if you had to pick two people who were irrelevant, what two people out of that trifecta would it be? It certainly wouldn't be T Grizzly. What the fuck are you talking about? And the world only knows about this paperwork, and the world only knows about this Shooter. This is a nondescript gangbanger loser, broke ass nigga with questionable jury, by the way, who's accomplished nothing but getting locked up time and time again. Who the fuck is this nigga?
What he thinks, what I'm saying? You know, he thinks you're running a campaign because you're stamping the paperwork.
No. He can't act because he heard the man himself.
That's, hey, you bitch ass nigga. You just heard him say he believes that you're running the campaign because you stamped the paperwork. When you introduced that first round of fake paperwork, how did the world become aware of it? Who the fuck knows who Tony the Tattletale Johnson is? Who the fuck knows who outside of LA proper, who outside of the LA County Jail and the prison system, who knows who the fuck this nigga is? You stamped it, nigga. If somebody says, hey, Dogface, little Bobby Boo ratted on a nigga, and here's the paperwork. And I take that paperwork and I upload that paperwork on my social media, on my YouTube, and I put it in my vocabulary, and I make my rounds going on different platforms, Clubhouse, Instagram, my podcast, and then I take it to other more powerful platforms to talk about this thing. And you're talking about it in a way in which you are endorsing it and you are putting your word on it that is true. You never said maybe. You never said let's check it. You never said, well, I sent it to my legal team and it appears to be true. You ain't say none of that because now
on no jumper, that nigga said, I seen it. I swear to God, he damn near was standing on the table when he was telling Adam that it was official.
Uncle Juice, when you take something, when you take some paperwork and you put it out there,
you better be understanding on it.
Listen, if I take something like this and I was to upload it to my page and it said little 6 Mile J or Compton Blue Rock told him, motherfucker, and here's the proof. When I do that, am I saying that I agree with it?
Hell yeah, you saying you agree with it, but why would you post it? You feel me?
Why? And listen, why would somebody like Whack 100, who claims to have a whole brigade of spies, a whole brigade of, he has a super lawyer team, Johnny Cochran, Mark Garrett Ghost, Benjamin Trump. He got all these high-powered ass lawyers on what do you call that word? On retained fact checkers.
You feel?
You get some paperwork like this that has docket numbers on it. Well, the first shit didn't have docket number, but you could have easily went and looked and checked, made a phone call. You mean to tell me he's from California and he doesn't know how to check California work? Not federal, not Pacer. State work, burglary work. Nah, player. You can't get them. No, not Mr. Exposure himself can't check a burglary paperwork. And he telling them, listen, y'all. Not only did he up the paperwork and put his stamp on it as it being true, he basically endorsed Shooter.
He brought him on no jumper and everything.
Everything, Uncle Juice, he's endorsing. He's trying to build another loose cannon. Before loose cannon, Shooter was his loose cannon. Because don't forget, Shooter been locked up 2.5 years. And loose cannon run was really like a year and a half tops. Right? Loose cannon became a popular figure in the YouTube streets about a year and a half ago.
Right.
Shooter, he was trying to turn Shooter into his Crip flunky.
You feel what I'm saying?
But
that's why I put him on the phone with you.
Yeah, he heard all that, but he feels you're pushing fake paperwork.
Ain't no shit. Nigga, if you hear the man saying it, see me running the campaign.
Hearing the man saying what? A lie? With your help. Because we just heard him say, I put him on the phone with you. You put a nothing ass, broke ass, tattooed face ass nigga with no pedigree, not a YouTuber, not a podcaster, not a personality,
not a rapper,
influencer, not a rapper, not anybody. You put this nigga on the phone with Akademiks to tell a story about something that we now know you did not verify. You ran him up the chain to the most powerful urban podcaster in the country without doing any fact checking. That means that you abuse your access to Akademiks. Do y'all agree or no? Talk to me, chat.
Yeah.
You get a nothing ass nigga that nobody knows nothing about. He so happened to be a Crip. Just like you said, hey, the motherfucker damn near looked like loose cannon. That was his first loose cannon. Like you said, the nigga was locked up. He used that nigga for the play because he don't care about that nigga. You know where the play started from. Birdman. So his way in, I'm using shooter. I don't give a fuck what happened to him in no way. But I need him to get close to T for him to do what he need to do, which is crash out.
Mm-hmm.
Even if that means running him up the ladder to Akademiks, because the only way he'd do that, the only way he'd do that is because it's another higher being that's telling him, hey, get this shit done. Why be hot?
Juice, why would Whack 100 at this point? It is obvious to everybody on the planet who pays attention to this type of shit. It's obvious that Whack 100 dropped the ball in a major way. So not only did he drop the ball, right, with his play. See, because you can run a play, but if you can run a play like this, you gotta have all your I's dotted, T's crossed. Not only did he expose his own hand, but he exposed some of the biggest forces in the YouTube streets to a nigga who turned out to be a liar. If we believe that he didn't know, at the least you expose these powerful men and their platforms to a lying ass, bitch ass, nutting ass nigga. That's the least. At the worst of it, your convoluted play and plot fell apart on you, and now Whack one Adam 22 and Akademiks. They have to look at
Whack 100.
They have to look at how you utilize your friendship with them. Right or wrong, Juice?
Flat out. That's all right. Absolutely true. See, the thing is, he didn't anticipate on Dogface in the YouTube streets to intervene on what his plot was, because he been running the same gameplay for how long? It ain't just been with Doug and T Grizzly. He been running this play over and over from Big U on down. You feel me? Ain't nobody confronted him. Most motherfuckers try to ignore him. He lying on them and all. They try to ignore it, let it go away and all that. And he mashed the gas. Right behind closed door, he gets something out of them. Whatever he want out of them, a favor or something. Whoop-de-whoop, and it go away. You know what I'm saying? So he got comfortable with it. He thinking T was gonna fall in line too. You feel me? Not knowing T had some real Detroit motherfuckers back in this play that wasn't happening. You feel me? And press the gas on this goofy motherfucker that we all been in penitentiary and all that. We know what real motherfucking paperwork look like. See, he been used to running that play on the average Joe. You feel me? Because like you say, most street motherfuckers go ignore it and ain't gonna try to speak on it. You feel me?
I feel you.
Just randomly pulled this
so
out of the air.
He didn't anticipate the dog pound.
And for what he said.
Yeah, I got you.
And also this other individual, the chats, right? But watch the stream. So T Grizzly told me, and he's
out all that shit myself. I just told him that shit yesterday. So I'm gonna go in there and shit like,
yeah,
that's not what's going on. You hear the man. You heard the man say, I told Unc this shit 10 months ago. What did he say? I told him when he burped me. Told him. What did I tell him? You gotta send me something. So if I was running the campaign, I'd have started it 10 months ago, right?
Okay, so that's his thing. He's saying the paperwork that you're stamping isn't real, and he said he has $250,000 to your $10,000 if you can provide accurate paperwork. That
great. I'm going in. I talked to the attorney myself, other day. I said, this week, let me come see you, sit down, let me see you, print it out, all that shit myself. I just told him that shit yesterday.
So here it is, Wack is acknowledging that he talked to the attorney the day before this day. Now, mind you, this was Saturday.
And now it's Tuesday.
And now it's Tuesday. But that was Saturday. Because he said, I talked to him yesterday, and I told him I want to come in to sit and talk with you and get. Hey, listen, bro. If he has this paperwork, that lawyer, I wish you would, lawyer. I wish you would come to the table with that fake ass shit. You're going to let Wack 100 bitch ass destroy your professional career and put your license to practice law in jeopardy, because we are going to sue his bitch ass.
Not just that, is the client attorney privilege. He couldn't give Wack no paperwork. He could get a paperwork to Shooter, his client, and Shooter could do what he want with the paperwork. But Wack could run that bullshit on somebody else. Ain't no way he went to that lawyer and that lawyer say he go get him that man paperwork. That ain't happening.
But hey, Juice, I get you. But if it's a matter of public record, we can. I mean, he could show him how to get it.
He said he go to the office and watch the lawyer print it out and get it from the lawyer. That's what his words was. He already talked to him.
That is what he said. That
lawyer wouldn't have told him no shit like that. Nigga, you not my client. I can't give you my file on my client. Make that make sense. You know how much trouble he get in that ever got out? He giving out to some social media motherfucker. Who is Wack to get this type of pull? Make that make sense. What lawyer gonna risk his bar to get him some paperwork for some social media gimmicks? Some paperwork that don't even exist. How some appeal papers existing and this motherfucker ain't been found guilty of the shit?
Hey, listen.
You don't get no appeal. You don't get no appeals to a case you ain't been found guilty of.
Let alone he haven't been arraigned on it.
That's what I'm saying. So how he appealing the case already?
He hadn't been arraigned on it. How you appealing something you ain't been arraigned for? Listen.
So I'm gonna go in there and say, like, listen, bro, I don't give a fuck. I hope he ain't a rat. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no. Now, if the nigga want an issue with me, then I can start making it an issue and start digging on some other shit. We could go revisit your original case and see what that looked like and see what you did and didn't do compared to this song you wrote like you was fucking Godfather Scarface.
Compared to this song you wrote, we can go back and revisit your original case.
That's the derail.
That is the derail.
That's the old scorn woman shit. You feel he got the scorn woman syndrome and shit. Now he want to tell some shit. You feel him try to tell some other shit. He went from he don't give a fuck about it. If you ain't give a fuck about it, why you keep getting in everybody's business? Ain't nobody been in your business. You always use the same thing. I don't give a fuck. He was saying that about Big U. He don't give a fuck, but he the main one running every social media, taking these guys on all these big platforms like he doing now to run his play and have them telling on a motherfucker, trying to squeeze a motherfucker or dry snitching on a motherfucker, putting him out there under the eye, put him under the eye of the spotlight of the real law and shit. You feel me? Because he know they watching this shit. So that's why he got to saying the shit he just got to saying. All that police ass shit. He's a cop. You feel me?
Boogie?
His favorite thing. It's all content to him. He gonna take your name, he gonna play with it, and he gonna say it's all content. He don't give a fuck who get locked up. Like you said, that nigga been running this play since he been on the fucking internet.
Hey, listen, I got a bombshell. I have a surprise for the Dog Pound chat. I got a bomb. When we get to talking about this, I have a bombshell, 2 bombshells. But I want to continue this conversation, and we're not going to go through the whole thing. We're just going to go through enough of it just so people can see and hear what's being said here. Let's continue.
If you want an issue with me, I can make it an issue. But it's clearly you heard this dude come on here and say this where it comes from.
We heard this dude come on where? On Clubhouse? On the exposures? Then to Adam 22?
Where you took him, all the places you took him.
Then to Akademiks. You gave this lying son of a bitch access.
Rat. That motherfucker told on his cousin. He said, my cousin such and such.
He did do that. He did do that. He a diabolical rat, bitch ass nigga. Gangster rat crip. Yes, that's what he is.
These motherfuckers dangerous rats.
Dangerous.
So he said that.
Hey, listen, he must be some Ken J. O'Neal.
You feel me?
You feel me?
And he said, he said the reason why I think he believes they're running the campaign is because
he's a bitch ass nigga to believe that.
He thinks you're not fact checking certain things. He's like, hey, listen, how could T Grizzly have told on this guy if he never got charged with the crime? And how is he bringing up?
Hey, bro. That doesn't make sense. They already brought it to the DA's attention, and the DA brought it to dude's legal attention. So it's on them to file, not file, do whatever they're gonna do. I don't know, but nigga, don't telling me I'm running a campaign when you hear the dude, you hear him.
So I guess he's saying either you got
who brought it to the dude's attention, who brought it to his lawyer attention, the DA. Why would the DA bring something to your attention that they are anticipating indicting you for or charging you for? Why would they give you that advance notice? Who the fuck are you?
You don't get no heads up.
You get a head up about what?
Got him to lie, or he's lying and he's spinning you, and you're standing on the spin.
I got him to lie. You fucking me. Hold on, bro. Let me tell you something, man. Hold on, look, bro.
We got some more paperwork.
Yeah, look, let me.
Also, they looked up the cop. They're saying that the cop who was the person who investigated based on what you read, they said that cop is a deputy, is a deputy chief of police.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't know what he is. I don't give a fuck, but you present the paperwork as if it's legit. So you don't know what he is. You don't know who he is. You don't give a fuck.
So how you putting it out there?
So why you don't know nothing, but you put your name on it. You stamped it because you put it out there. And we know you know that, you bitch ass nigga. We know you know that.
Look, I'm gonna send you something, bro. This is how you know. I'm not looking for this shit. That nigga ain't on my radar. He ain't nobody like that to me, bro.
He's not on your radar, but you talked about him on Clubhouse. You talked about him on Instagram. You sent the paperwork to 15 people for them to expose.
Did two shows on No Jumper about it. You feel me?
And did a show before this show with Akademiks about it. Where in which you had Shooter called in the Akademiks and you had him call in the Adam 22 on No Jumper. But this is something that you don't care about.
But this ain't come from nobody else. Ain't no other podcaster nothing came out with this. He the one came out with it off the dribble.
When he said, Uncle Juice, when he said that before he said one word publicly, he sent it to 15 other people hoping that they would break the story so he wouldn't have to.
See what I'm saying?
And when they refused to do it, he said he did it himself.
But he don't care.
Why didn't these 15 podcasters leak a story like this, and they're all in the content game?
Because they ain't had no truth to it.
And you can see on it. Seti Nash, let's look and see if Seti Nash has said, this is how you know who in cahoots with each other, bro. This is how we know who in cahoots with each other, right? Watch this.
You got one person who upped the paperwork. 600 bitch ass. Christopher Lovejoy.
Let's see if Seti Nash has anything new. Let's go to this nigga's channel. Let's see if he has anything new on his channel about T Grizzly. 8 hours ago, Lil Durk. 23 hours ago, Julio Fulio. Blueface 1 day ago. Big U son. 2 days ago. Listen, if Akademiks picked this story up, if Adam 22 picked this story up, you mean tell me that the other rank and file, little lesser motherfuckers 3 days ago, Big U son, Arkansas rapper YBT Fat extorted by own gang, Meek Mill's arrested at gunpoint, Julio Fulio, Lil Durk, Julio, finesse 2 times, crashed out on it. You mean tell me that finesse 2 times, crashed out on his daughter is more newsworthy than paperwork found on T Grizzly?
Because Ceddy Nash know that paperwork wasn't right. That's why he ain't want to stamp that shit across his motherfucking platform. He knew the exposure was go get motherfucking exposed. Do you feel me?
Wack trying to fuck up everybody's credibility.
Yes, and it's their fault. It's their fault for allowing. We have been saying for over 2 years that Wack 100 has commandeered No Jumper, and he's weaponized that platform so that it suits his own agendas. We've been saying that. And now we see that is exactly what we ain't blind. You listen, you're trying to gaslight a nigga like Donald Trump. You asking us not to believe what our motherfucking eyes see and what our ears hear. Sorry, you bitch ass nigga.
Wack, I think we should collect that $250,000. They showed me. They said it is insured by either jewelry or cash. They showed me $250,000 in jewelry.
He ignoring all that money talk.
Hold on. Wait.
He ignoring the money talk about something that he says he has in his possession. Because now he says, don't forget, he already sent Akademiks page 1 of a 3-page document supposedly proving that T Grizzly was a rat. And at this point, Akademiks already said it's an appeal document. So what are you doing? How can he appeal something that he ain't been charged with or found guilty of? He ignored that totally.
Pay attention to his tone. He usually is the one that's always betting everybody. And nobody never takes the bet. But it's a bet on the floor, a real bet on the floor. And his tone is like he dismissive of the bet because he know he don't have what he need to complete this mission. His tone is very different.
I'm gonna send you this, bro. So you will see, Wack woke up to this. Nigga, I'm not fucking digging on you. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about you like that, bro. Nigga, I think you on some funny shit. Nigga, you better leave me alone before I really tell him how you was fucking your auntie, dead homies.
Damn. You better leave me alone before I tell them that you was fucking your dead auntie.
He derailed again. I thought we were talking about the bet.
That nigga said dead homies. So for those who don't know LA gang vernacular, when you put it on something, dead homies, on the set, on your hood, on your crew, that's supposed to mean that you're absolutely not lying. Dead homies. You better leave me alone before I expose that you was fucking your aunt. I got one question for Wack. Y'all ready for the question?
Yeah.
How do you know what that man was doing with his dick? Were you a witness of what he was doing with his dick? How do you know what he was doing with his cock, nigga? I was gonna say inquiry minds want to know, but we don't want to know. I'm just putting it out there for contextual purposes. How do you know?
That's a good question, though. That's a good fucking question, doggy.
How do you know what he was doing with his dick, with his cock? Lord.
Nigga, better leave me alone, bro, before I get going. Leave me the fuck alone, nigga. You know I know the truth. I go dig up one of them old phones, boy.
Don't scare us like that, nigga. Don't go dig up that old Fed phone, you bitch ass nigga. You better leave me alone. You know what he's trying to do? He's trying to bluff his way and scare people because he's being grilled about the accuracy of the paperwork that he put out there on his platform. He's being grilled about how he put his name and his word on this hoe ass nigga shooter behind his story. How he's carried this shooter nigga water. He's being grilled. So now he's trying to, you better leave me alone. Get back. Suck a dick, you bitch ass nigga. Ain't no get back, you hoe ass nigga. Bitch, bust your move, you coward, lily livered, yellow belly bitch ass nigga.
Yosemite Sam.
Yosemite Sam, bitch. Bitch, we can take 10 paces and draw down, bitch.
You feel me?
This Detroit, you hoe ass nigga. We really the wild, wild west, bitch. We can take 10 paces and draw, you coward bitch ass nigga. You bad skin having ass, alopecia having ass nigga.
And we ain't going.
Psoriasis of the scalp ass nigga.
That's crater face.
Leave me the fuck alone, nigga. Now I can start running the campaign.
You already running one, bitch.
It's a fact. Now you see what I just sent you, right?
Hold on, let me see.
What you send me, man?
All right.
You know, I hate if I'm on a nigga, I'ma tell you I'm on you. I don't give a fuck about what it is. But nigga send something, that's what it is.
Yeah,
you see that, right? I woke up to that.
Yeah.
Start back in October. This is after 9 months of him verbally saying it. What did he tell me in October?
Oh, okay.
Then I woke up to that, bro. Fuck is you talking about? October, what's up? I got jury selection next weekend and got all my paperwork from the cases from the lawyer and sent it home. We're going to expose that fuck nigga. He talking about T Grizzly because I've been telling him since the beginning of the...
He lying. He ain't talking about T Grizzly because he hadn't been charged with nothing about T Grizzly. You're going to expose him for what? You ain't been charged, and he's saying that was 10 months ago. He's lying. Listen to what he just said. You lying, bitch ass nigga. We're going to expose the fuck nigga for what? You just said they just brought it up. They had a year and a day to bring it up, right? What are you talking about? Exposing for what? You ain't been charged with nothing. What you going to expose him for?
He was talking about T Grizzly.
No, he was talking about the case. So what he's doing is this called reindeer games, bro. He wasn't talking about T Grizzly. He was talking about the Mexican motherfucker on the robbery and shooting case that he's on who flipped on him, in which everybody took 6 years for it. He's trying to attribute that to him talking about T Grizzly. Who you think you playing with, you bitch ass nigga?
Fuck boy.
A year. Hey, bro, till you said something, I don't know what you're talking about.
So is it a possibility that Shooter lied then? Because if he has jury selection in a case, and if he has a case and he never got charged, bro. Say again?
He's already on the case. He's been on the case, the shooting case, 2.5 years for the.
He asked your bitch ass, is it possible? Is there a possibility, bitch, that Shooter could have been lying and trying to run you up and run the game on you? That was your out right there. But it's not your out because you already have been firmly committed and you've already stated unequivocally that the shit was true and you already put your name on it and you put your spies, you put your whole brand, as bitch made as your brand is, you put your whole brand on this shit, you hoe ass nigga.
Another robbery and the shooting on the artist. They already been on it. Everybody know that.
What they got to do with T Grizzly?
But is he charged for anything to do with the robbery of T Grizzly's home? T Grizzly
they got 1 year. They got 1 year. They got 12 months to charge it.
12 months to charge him? What do you mean? The robbery happened in 2022, September. It's 2025. 2022. 23, 24, 20. Let me see. You know, it happened in September of 2021. 22 is a year. 23 is 2 years. 24. 20. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right.
There's 3 year statute of limitation with a 1 year tail. But what I'm saying is
a 3 year statute of limitation with a 1 year tail. Juice. What? A statute of limitation is a statute of limitation, meaning that you have to charge somebody with the crime within the particular framework of time.
Right.
If I steal a car today and you don't charge me until 10 years, but if I steal a car today,
it had a tail, so you cleared the 10 years, then you got one more year.
What? Statute of limitations is a hardwired time frame. I think the only crime in this country that doesn't have forever is murder and rape, probably. But everything else is a statute. You have to charge a motherfucker within a certain amount of time, or you can't charge him at all once that shit, with the time frame elapses. What the fuck are you talking about, Nick?
You don't see no interaction with me asking him about no fucking T Grizzly. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he seems like he's volunteering. So
yeah, you don't see me ask about those, right? I wake up and I get something. I'm asking.
It seems like this Crip is texting you for years. Bitch ass nigga, what you doing is you texting that bitch ass nigga and erasing your texts to make it look like that he's the one who's continuously asking you or to expose this shit. Who the fuck you think you fooling, you bitch ass nigga? This is why your wife exposed your bitch ass for whole shit just like this. This is why that whore, whore, exposed you for being a bitch ass nigga.
And his wife, somebody sent me some shit.
Yeah.
Before she reads it, she says, "Good morning." He said he was going to have someone send you something. He's in court. Okay, is this real what he said? She says, "Yes, that's Grizzly paperwork. And when he calls me, I'll call you to clarify everything."
Stop right there. He says that he called Baby Shooter's lesbian because he's gay. Baby Shooter is a tranny. So when a tranny, is a tranny with a woman gay or is it? I don't know.
Yeah, that's gay.
Okay, so he's certainly sissified. When a straight woman is with a sissy, can we say that now? Because Donald Trump is in office.
Transmission.
Okay, excuse me. I mean, you get my point. You get my point. You get my point. All right, so let's continue.
Bro, I'm not looking for this shit. I don't give a fuck.
No, I agree.
You know
Listen,
he's not looking for it, but just the day before this, two days, before this, he was on Akademiks podcast, live and in person. Was he like? No, he was on the phone with Akademiks. Just 2 days before this, promoting this whole fake ass lie. So what you mean you ain't on it? What you mean you ain't thinking about it? You a lying bitch ass nigga. And your mama's a lying bitch ass nigga for having your bitch ass, you bitch ass nigga.
From what I've seen with you, you're pretty impartial. You kind of like give it up.
Cap. Did the nigga just say from what I see or what I know about you, you're pretty impartial? Nigga, impartial. Whack 100 can't spell impartial, bro. Juice. When has this nigga ever been impartial?
The motherfucker is a leech, man. That motherfucker's a germ to the people, man. All he do is go around podcast to podcast, leeching and devouring those who he could conquer. You feel me? But that shit over with. You feel me?
Like, if it is what it is, it is what it is. But
I don't give a fuck. But if you want to make it personal, I can start. Like, matter of fact, we gonna make it personal. Fuck it. Let me hit my team.
Wait, but hold on. Before you.
Matter of fact, we gonna make it personal. Let me hit my team up. The people who are on his team are the weakest niggas on the fuck YouTube. Imagine the motherfucker who's giving this nigga information so that he can use this information to facilitate a lie. What kind of people, that tells you that people will gravitate towards anybody if they think they're a celebrity, whether it's a punk bitch like him or whoever. The fact that he's saying, let me get my team on it, a bunch of irrelevant, dumbass, broke-ass niggas who probably homeless.
But no, why wouldn't you do that first before you call yourself trying to expose somebody and damage somebody's motherfucking image? Now you go get the team. Now you go get the team after you done said all this harmful shit. Make that make sense. He know exactly what he was doing. The shit just didn't work. Trick no good, bitch ass nigga. You feel me? Don't come down back to the West Coast or the Midwest with that shit no motherfucker, nigga. You feel me?
Boogie.
Him saying going to get the team, it already had showed that the team wasn't fucking with it. The team didn't come down on it. So try to double back to the team, nigga. You knew
No,
they weren't going.
they was posting on their Instagrams and all that. The exposure guys, a few of them posted it. You feel me? On their Instagram. He wanted to be the one that do all that because he called himself Buffalo and T Grizzly. See, that's the whole thing was about. If we don't step up, you see, ain't nobody else stepped up for T Grizzly.
Listen, the main nigga that got a platform, they did not post that shit.
No,
like
a few of them exposed. No, I'm just saying a few of them exposed put it up though. Lovejoy put it up on Instagram.
Oh, yeah,
put it up on Instagram.
Yeah,
no, that's all I was saying. They put it up on Instagram, Boogie. That's all I was saying. But the thing is, the whole thing is of the matter was that he ran a motherfucking play and didn't nobody step up for T Grizzly like anybody else he run the play on. If we don't step up against it, just imagine how far he would have took it with that fake ass paperwork and all that. You feel me? So it wasn't even about if everybody put it up. They didn't put it up because they wasn't ordered to. See, it's all the play with him. If he told them to put it up, they would have put it up. They would not put it up. He run them niggas over there at the disposal. That's a fact. Like he run 1090J, Adam 22, Vlad, Akademiks. He run they plays. And I
believe he sent it out though, for niggas to put it up, and they ain't bite on the shit. They like, fuck no, nigga, this shit fraud as hell.
I mean, that's something
and they bitch ass niggas. But I give them enough credit to say even they looked at it like, what the fuck is Wack doing?
Well, so listen. So what we know is when he said he sent the 15 people, he didn't send it to the exposers because the exposers, he is the leader of that shit. He sent it to 15 different entities who are YouTubers and bloggers and podcasts like the City Nashes, 1090 Jakes, Trap Lil Ross. He sent it to them, Vlad. That's who he sent it to. Some of the top podcasters and bloggers. He's the leader of the exposers. So y'all both are right. He sent the 15 people, but not 15 people under him. You hear me? The people under him are him. They one body. They are one embodiment. So when you talk about Christopher Lovejoy's, the ghost, the bitch ass nigga, clout chaser ass nigga, all them niggas are just ball huggers and ass booty lickers up under him. That's it. That's it.
And that's what I'm saying. So they see it like one to fuck up their credibility. If we post this shit, it's gonna grow legs.
You ain't talking about the people under him though. You ain't talking about. You talking about the 15 people he sent it to are not the exposers.
Not the exposers. I'm talking about Seti.
Make it clear. You gotta say because we talked about that. You can't get it mixed up.
Yeah, I'm talking about Seti Nash, the 1090J. Like them is nice and big platforms. Putting that shit up will fuck up their credibility, especially them being part of the culture YouTube streets that be exposing motherfuckers and putting up right paperwork and coming down with reading the documents. That wasn't even a fucking enough document for them to read.
It got you. Let's go.
Do that though. Like, don't you think that maybe the shooter dude try to send you on a dummy mission in the sense of,
bro, listen.
Because he's telling you he's going to trial, but he's not charged for anything. He's not
even listening to Akademiks, bro. He trying to give Wack a out, Juice and Boogie. He trying to give him, listen, he's smarter than that stupid ass nigga. Listen, bro, I'm Akademiks. And this shit what he might well have said is, Wack, you ain't gonna be able to pull this one off. So let's put this shit on Shooter. But he can't put it on Shooter because, hey, Juice and Boogie, if he tried to throw Shooter under the bus, he runs the risk of Shooter balking up at him and exposing the play from the beginning, from the origins. So he can't throw Shooter under the bus and say, yeah. So Akademiks is trying to tell him, hey, look, motherfucker, this shit ain't right. And you fucking up. So let's try to say Shooter did it. And Wack was reluctant to say Shooter did it because just like he tried to throw Loose Cannon under the bus, Loose Cannon didn't just sit and take it. Loose Cannon rebelled, and now him and Loose Cannon are going at it, and Loose Cannon is exposing all the little dick wrestling they was doing and setting motherfuckers up, Juice. He ain't never gonna say that the Shooter nigga is wrong.
No, because he the one put the battery and Shooter back. He came up with this play and just told Shooter to rock with it. You feel me? So that's all that is. Shooter in on it, but Wack 100 is the mastermind. He the puppet master.
Absolutely.
Charge anything with T Grizzly.
You sound dumb as fuck.
How does he sound dumb as fuck? I'm telling you that I seen the first piece of paperwork. That shit illegit. The second paperwork you sent me a couple of days ago, that shit is not right. So now I'm trying to throw you a bone. Somebody needs to go under the bus for this. I'm trying to give you wink, wink, nigga. You ain't reading the temperature in the room.
Wow. He's on trial for a shooting and a robbery.
Yeah, but that's not what T Grizzly.
He had 2 cases. He had 2 trials. He's been in there 2.5 years, bro. We know that. We understand that.
Okay.
He said they just bringing this up now.
He said they're just bringing this up now. Okay. Where the paperwork at?
Right? One ain't got nothing to do with the other, bro.
But he's not charged.
Yes, but they told his attorney, hold on.
Hold on. Right there. He cut out. Watch this. The reason why he was so calm, Juice and Boogie, is because while he was talking to him, he texting motherfuckers. Or he got that whore, R&, on the other line, calling motherfuckers, look, bitch, call Shooter, bitch, and send Shooter a JPay and tell Shooter to call in so we can switch this shit and have him, but it ain't working. The play ain't, we know he got that hoe on that other phone, working that phone. We know he talking and typing at the same time, trying to get motherfuckers to come on to him, but the only person you can get is Shooter. So this would have been Shooter's second time on Akademiks. Look at Ak's face. Who puts Akademiks on hold like that, bro?
You guys get what I'm saying?
Yeah, we get it.
I guess like T Grizzly saying, wait, how did I snitch when number one, the guy hasn't been. Matter of fact, nobody. T Grizzly to me today, he said nobody knew this guy was involved with the crime till he came out and announced, "Yo, I robbed." Or T Grizzly said, "I robbed his house." He said there is no charge. So I'm like, Regardless, we gotta get this $250,000, chat. I think this is easy bread, right? Like
easy bread. Why is he saying it's easy bread, Juice? He's saying it's easy bread because Wack says that he has the actual proof. So how did we get back to Wack having to call a lawyer, having to get his legal beagles on it? How did we get there when you already said for a second time, involving a second document, that it is legit and official? Now, when that bet get faded, your bitch ass got to go call the lawyers, nigga, because you know the gig is up on this shit, bitch.
I know the exposers are watching and listening. There's $250,000. We could bust it down 10 ways. That's $25K each. Me and Wack got to take $50K each. And then the other $150K goes to the exposers or goes in the war chest fund. And all you have to do is prove that it is in paperwork by the district attorney or the police alleging that T Grizzly is a certified snitch.
So my question to y'all is, if the prosecutor presented Shooter with the possibility that he's going to be charged for burglary at T. Grizzly's home, wherein which $1 million worth of jewelry and other items, personal effects, were taken. That ain't just no simple burglary, bro. Is that a grand larceny, Juice?
Hell no.
Is that a $1 million caper out of a house? That's home invasion too, ain't it?
Hell yeah, that's home invasion.
Ain't that home invasion or no?
Yeah, that's home invasion.
I thought it ain't home invasion if somebody was in it.
I don't think you gotta be. I don't think a human being has to be at home. Well, it could be. I'm thinking home invasion, like in Michigan. You can get a home invasion and nobody got to even be there, right, Juice?
Right, for real.
It ain't just a burglary. I'm not absolutely sure. I thought they changed the law.
It's how you force your way in. If you force your way through the doors and all that, that's home invasion. You kick the door in, that's home invasion.
Okay.
You ain't do a B&E. You ain't go through a window and pry a window open and climb through a window. That's a B&E. When you kick a door open, bust open the shatter the glass, sliding glass to come through, you go home invade. Nah.
I believe that Michigan, I don't know if all the other states did, but I know that
Michigan, here.
Yeah, Michigan changed the laws to where a person did. So home invasion used to be somebody had to be at home in order for it to qualify as a home invasion. But I think Michigan changed laws over a decade ago when me and Juice was still in the penitentiary about that.
For real.
Play Jeopardy theme music, because this nigga got this nigga. Who puts
Academics? Somebody on the phone. I know this is gonna be devious now.
He's saying, "Hold on," trying to get somebody on the phone. He pressed now. I got to get a shooter on here. I got to get a shooter on here.
Now I got to be honest with y'all, chat. What really enticed me about this, because I think Wack was saying, "Is this a dog face guy right here? This might be him." Wack was saying he would bet 50,000. So I'm like, shit. T Grizzly told me I just want his 10,000. I'm gonna put 250 up. Oh, let's go. oh, let's go.
It's movie time.
It's movie time.
It's movie time.
Okay. Let's see. Wait, what is this? Am I? Going. All right. While we're doing this, let me see if I. Oh wait, is this on the phone? Let me see if I can add Dogface. Dogface is the one who says he knew the stuff. Here we go.
Here we go.
Let's see if he's around.
It is I.
Ack, what's the word with you?
Dogface, we got Wack 100 on the phone. I think he's prepared to take the $250,000 bet. I think it's money time. So I'm gonna patch you in real quick. I think he got us on hold, but I'm gonna patch you in. Okay, hello?
Yeah.
Okay, I think Wack might be getting the shooter guy on. I don't know who's getting on the phone. He told me hold on, but could you give me So I spoke with T Grizzly and you this morning, and number one, we understand what our platform means. We want to get across factual information all the time, and obviously we do know people's reputations they care about. Could you give us some type of explanation on what what's going on with this T Grizzly stuff? I know you've seen most of this paperwork stuff that they're floating around, but the allegations is that T Grizzly's house was robbed and he went to the police and he pointed out somebody in the lineup and pretty much snitched. What do you say to that?
All right, let's take it from the top. First of all, the paperwork that they put out was fake. He's now saying Wack 100, Wack Keisha is what I call him. He's now saying that he put out paperwork that wasn't right on purpose in order to try to get T Grizzly to react. T Grizzly didn't react like he wanted him to, so he went to Plan B. Plan B was to continue to put the fake paperwork. One, the paperwork that they originally put out back, paperwork was fake. We knew it was fake. It was structurally fake. The actual he mentioned that the grammar was right. But no, the grammar wasn't right. The structure of the document wasn't right. The spacing wasn't right. It was just a total fake document. A third grader could teach that it was fake. That's number one. Number two, the first clue is that the report was supposedly generated by an officer, LAPD officer, by the name of Hamilton. There was no first name associated with it. It was just Hamilton. His badge number was 231-9842. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to delve into that and see that there was no Hamilton on the LAPD police department from the Devon side precinct or no other precinct with the badge number 321-9842. So when the questions start to flare about, hey, this name Hamilton is not matching his badge number. First of all, there's no LAPD officer with a 7-digit badge number. That's the first red fucking flag. Number two, when they were challenged by that, they tried to preempt the whole argument by finding Officer Hamilton. So they found Officer Alan S. Hamilton, who just so happens to be the Deputy Chief of Police over the Detective Bureau. And they're saying that this is the guy, or this was the guy who came to T. Grizzly's home on September blah, 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 to interview T. Grizzly and his wife. Only problem with that act is that when you do your due diligence and your research, Alan S. Hamilton, the Deputy Chief of the Detective Bureau of the LAPD, his badge number is 108. If you want to delve further into it, his serial number is 27393. So that doesn't match either. That's number 4. Number 5, at what point does the LAPD Deputy Police Sheriff go to somebody's house to conduct a burglary investigation or a supplemental? Because the police report had already been entered, right? So this guy is supposed to be doing a follow-up interview of T. Grizzly and his wife, wherein which he interviewed T. Grizzly and sat down with him at his home, and T. Grizzly provided him with some information about Tony the Tattletale. He ain't just Tony Johnson, a.k.a. Shooter. He's Tony the Tattle-fucking-tail Johnson.
Why do you say that? Why do you say he's the Tattletale?
I'm glad you asked, because little people know people not put this together right. So listen, when T. Grizzly's home was robbed or burglarized, T. Grizzly has family and friends that live in the LA area. So it's not like a situation where you had a guy from not from California who had moved to California with no connection. It wasn't T. Grizzly visiting and then he got robbed or something. And he has no people on the ground. He has people on the ground. So it didn't take him long to figure out who it was or a name for names to start popping up. When names start popping up, right? The shooter guy,
that was J. O'Neal, bitch ass. You know that.
Shooter Tony the Tattletale Johnson found once Whack 100 called him and told him, "Hey, T. Grizzly got a hit out on you. They trying to kill you. They believe you were involved with the burglary of his home." He acknowledged and admitted in a phone call with T. Grizzly that we all have known and seen now. He told T. Grizzly and his crew on FaceTime that Whack 100 called him and told him and informed him. He was the first person to inform him that it was a hit put on him, supposedly, allegedly, by T. Grizzly. So he ran with that. So he got scared. So what he did at that point was he reached out to people who knew T. Grizzly. There was a phone call. It was a FaceTime phone call. And that FaceTime phone call, this motherfucker, Tony the Tattletale, he told T. Grizzly and his crew, every Crip member who was involved with burglarizing T. Grizzly's home. Now, this motherfucker, Tony the Tattletale, he's an active Crip. He's a gangster Avalon Street Crip, I think, or Avalon Gangster Street Crip. He told T. Grizzly in an hour-long conversation, and there are more recordings that Whack 100 and his merry band of idiots don't get. He told T. Grizzly and his crew, everybody who was involved with the robbery. He turned his own Crips in. He even mentioned that one of the guys who was involved with the robbery was his cousin, who's also a Crip. He threw Avalon Crips under the bus. He threw neighborhood Crips under the bus. He threw every branch of the Crip organization in Southern California under the bus and pointed the finger at them and told T. Grizzly it was them who
told on the Crip Foundation.
Right. Let's move to the next issue. The next issue is that during the so-called interview where this mysterious fucking Detective Hamilton came to T. Grizzly's home, which couldn't have happened because on the same day that they say he came to T. Grizzly's home, T. Grizzly was in fucking Miami shooting a video with Future.
Oh, whoa, wait. Okay, hold on. So in this like paperwork that you're saying is not real, they cite a date that they speak to T. Grizzly.
Yes, they cited the date. That date's not. They could have said when Jesus was born. Who gives a fuck? The whole fact of the matter is that they cited on that motherfucking paperwork that fake ass fraudulent shit that he's now admitting was fraudulent because he know he can't stand on that shit. So on the date in question, or the date that is articulated in that fake ass report, he really wasn't even in fucking California. He was in Miami. Let's move forward. In the fucking fake paperwork, it says that this guy presented T Grizzly with a 6-pack, a photo lineup, right? And that T Grizzly supposedly, allegedly, according to this fake ass document that we now know is fake. So why we even arguing about the validity of it or the language in it? He already admitted that it was fake. But let's move forward. Let's keep on playing this motherfucking game. So now he says that T Grizzly identified figure number 4, who was Tony the Tattletale Johnson, aka Baby Shooter Big Crippin. He said he identified him. Well, how did he identify him? I guess he's saying he pointed the finger at. Hey, that's him right there, number 4. Well,
hold on, I think Wack is back. Wack, we have
what up, bro? What up, bro?
We have an affiliate of T Grizzly.
You said fake. What up, bro? Shit, nigga. Listen, you have had this nigga on hold for 20 minutes, Juice.
Right. Listening to y'all though, he was listening.
He was in the back on mute, nigga.
Listen. So you mean to tell me you got academics on hold for? I've been talking 20 minutes.
Who you talking to more important than academics right now? You feel me?
Not that whore of a wife you got. That's for sure.
On the phone, Dogface. You know who Dogface is?
You know who I am. Okay. That whole nigga know who I am.
Watch how I shake this bitch like a pit who ain't had nothing to eat in the week.
Oh, bro, that's a nobody, bro. You hoe, nigga. You a nobody. You doing nobody business,
he got
nigga.
exposed, bro.
You exposed on what? Ain't nothing exposed, nigga. You was a bitch, nigga. You a bitch, nigga. You a hoe, nigga. You a phony, nigga. Ain't no listening, bro. You know you can't out-talk me, you pussy ass nigga. You know you can't out-talk me, nigga. You know you can't out-talk me, you pussy ass nigga.
You just bow down to dude that put it.
Bow down to who? Ain't no bowing down, nigga. Now, come on out with it. Who wanna bow down to, bitch?
When you
apologizing? Bow down to, you hoe ass nigga.
When you apologizing? You ain't even shut your bitch ass.
Nigga, I'm in this fight right now.
Wasn't I apologizing to somebody? You know what he's talking about, chat? He's talking about our conversation and our interview with Anton Daniels, wherein which when Anton Daniels, he heard and he saw our content like Boogie fucking said he was going to see it. He came in the chat and he asked for the link so he could join the stream. We sent him the link. He joined the stream. Before we engaged him in the conversation, he said, hey, man, I'm feeling some kind of way. We all from Detroit. You guys should reach out to me. You guys called me bitches and hoes and blah, 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 blah. And I didn't appreciate that and so and so. The conversation was about the current state of black people and about Charlie Kirk. So as just to move the conversation along, hey, Baby Doll said, hey, listen, my bad. It was me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we didn't. I apologize for the group. I didn't call him nothing. Did I?
No, I think that was only Baby Doll went in on.
Yeah, that was Baby Doll.
So when I apologize, you bitch ass, hoe ass nigga, you always trying to spin a narrative and say hoe shit. I apologize for the group, even though Juice didn't say nothing wrong. Juice said fuck him. Boogie was like, oh, he egghead or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fucking. Really? So we don't leave in the YouTube streets, we don't throw people under the bus. So as the moderator, I just apologize in general.
He came in peace. He didn't come disrespectful. He came in peace.
Yeah, so it was what it was. And then we had a review of that content and we asked ourselves, were we wrong for that, for not reaching out to him before we reviewed his content? And we all agreed no. Because we reviewed content that he was reviewing about Amanda Seals. And he didn't reach out to her to ask her what her opinion was or to ask her to explain herself. He just reviewed it and came down with his opinion. We did the same thing. So for the purposes of just moving the conversation along, we was like, okay, bro, we could have done better. He pulled the Detroit versus everybody card on us. You hear me? That's what it was, you bitch ass nigga. It wasn't because nobody was wrong. you hoe nigga. And we wasn't talking about no entertainment shit. We're talking about real life substantive shit. Unlike yo bitch ass, you never talk about anything of substance or value about the black experience at all. Pussy nigga.
You ain't even from Detroit. Shut your bitch ass.
You ain't even from Detroit, but you just said I'm a nobody. You don't know who I am.
You feel me?
Academics. Yeah. You ain't from LA, nigga. You ain't from LA. And apologize. You ain't from LA, you bitch. Put that on your mama. You didn't apologize. Apologize to who? Apologize to who? I'm gonna put it on your mama, nigga.
He would have said who it was, but he don't know. So he's being fed information. When he was offline, he was he heard I believe he knew I was coming on there, bro.
Right. Yeah, he knew. It wasn't no surprise.
It wasn't no surprise.
Because he got Act Buffalo. He got Act semi Buffalo.
Yeah, but they didn't know. Hey, this because Act don't know. Act don't know the type of nigga I am. So therefore, Act let the shit go. Cost that motherfucker whack.
No, yeah, you can tell Act tired of the way Wack be talking to him. He was glad somebody came on there and manhandled that motherfucker. That's why he even made a post that have Wack met his match. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
He liked that. You feel me?
He had to see this.
He had to see it.
Go run it right I'm in Detroit right now, you bitch ass nigga. You ain't from Detroit, LA. You not from Detroit. You from LA? You from Pontiac. LA. Yes. I'm from LA. Stupid ass nigga. You weren't born in LA, you hoe ass.
You stupid ass nigga. You can tell right there I knocked the wind out that bitch ass nigga. I hit that bitch with a kidney punch.
Nigga, who wasn't born? I was born in Granada Hills, California. Hey, listen, bitch ass nigga. You wasn't born in no LA. You ain't from LA, you hoe ass nigga. You know, LA City is very small. LA County, you bitch ass LA nigga. County is a sort of bitch ass nigga. I don't want to hear your wife, you bitch ass nigga. You a hoe ass nigga. Your wife a hoe.
Wait,
your
hold on.
Your wife learn be a hoe, nigga.
Wait, hold on.
Get him off of here,
bro.
Wait,
hold on.
Hey, you hear what you said? Hey, get him over here. Yo, hey, get him over here. When I said that wife was a hoe, ooh, he was upset. His panties were in a bunch. That G-string.
Hey, he just knew Act was about to hit the button on you.
Yes, he did. Act didn't hit the button, you bitch ass nigga.
He knew Act was gonna do it.
He knew it. Because in his mind, that was one step too far, right? No, Boogie, tell him what I do to motherfuckers. I don't give him your speech, Boogie.
Look, ain't no shutting up with Doggy. Ain't none of that shit. He's gonna step on you. He don't ask for the problems. When you bring it to him, you just not willing to go where he's gonna go. You not going where he going. He going to hell. He coming back and going to hell again.
That's me.
If you don't run Act
Wait, hold on.
Wait, hold on.
Wait.
He said you bringing in my girl. Nigga, fuck your girl, you bitch ass nigga. You the girl.
See what I'm saying?
You in a lesbian. Your girl's in a relationship with a girl. That makes her y'all two pussy popping, pussy bumping ass, click rubbing ass bitches.
See what I'm saying?
Fuck your girl, nigga. You hoe nigga.
Wait. Hold on. Wait.
Put that money up, nigga. Put that money up, you broke ass nigga.
Hold on.
Put that money up, you broke ass nigga.
Wait.
Put that money up, you hoe ass nigga. You don't want to get out, though.
Now he's saying you don't want to get down, though. Listen.
Can we stick to the facts?
You don't want to get down, though. Bitch, I already said. Didn't I say it over a year ago, bitch, let's box?
Right.
What are you talking about?
Man, you seen how he faded the black with J Diggs? You know they gonna be the goddamn fade.
Put that money up, broke ass nigga. I bet you don't want to get out.
I bet you don't want to get down. I do want to get down, bitch. Yeah, I know your exposures are on here with they bitch ass. I do want to get down, bitch ass nigga. I do want to get down, you whole nigga. We can do it for the culture, bitch. We can do it for the culture, bitch ass nigga. I got 50,000 on myself. You put up 50, let's do it for the culture, bitch. What is you talking about, you hoe ass nigga? I do want to get down, you bitch ass nigga. And we can have your whore wife as one of the ring girls holding up the sign, walking around, ass out, titties out. Fuck is you talking about, pussy nigga? I accept your get down challenge, nigga. I accept your get down challenge, you bitch ass nigga.
Nigga, I bet you what, nigga? November 7th, I'll be in Florida. All you gotta do is pull up, you gonna go to sleep. I'm in Detroit right now, nigga. I'm in Detroit right now. Your family from Detroit is the police, nigga. What we talking about? You ain't gonna act that, you hoe ass nigga.
Hold on. Wait.
You ain't
Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Could we stick to the facts on this?
Little bitch. Now go ahead, act. I watched you get marked up and apologize. We don't believe you, hoe.
You an asshole.
What I do, Boogie? What I do?
You gonna say, go ahead, act, and you gonna keep on going crazy, nigga.
Yeah, that's the whole stop and start. It's like I learned that on the basketball court. Stop, stutter, and that's the Euro step.
Did you apologize to the dude that marked you out? Marked me out? Never happened. Okay, we're gonna run. Keep on going with it, nigga. Put it on your mama.
You go run it. I ain't seen it yet. Did you run it? Did you run the conversation between us and Daniels?
He don't drop nothing, no evidence he got that he say he got. He don't drop none of that shit. He always screaming he got some dirt on some motherfucking body.
That's because he listening to them niggas in the background in his other earpiece. Oh, we got this. He did this. Say that. Say this. You know what I'm saying? So he trying to formulate the thoughts and sentences to try to get at me, but he can't get at me because the information, the shit don't sound right to him. Oh, I can't do that.
He look, Wax so fucking stupid on his other phone. He called everybody on the conference call, so they all in his ear. He don't know.
He don't know what to repeat, dumbass nigga.
You better call one person, dumbass.
Put that on your mama, you didn't. When you coming for Detroit? Put that on your mama, you didn't. Back to Detroit, you hoe ass nigga. Put that on your mama. You didn't apologize to the nigga that pushed you. No conversation with me, you hoe ass nigga. Yes, I'm not your boy now.
Wait, no, y'all, hold on. Yeah. So, wait, hold on, Dollface.
He's excited. He's never been on the platform. No, we're talking about Big Grizzly, but that ain't on point.
No. So we're just trying to get to like some actual facts and like, for example, is this paperwork that was presented? Is it real? Like
Originally.
Wait, you say what? Is the paperwork real?
He already acknowledged that the first paperwork he put out there was not real.
Is that true? What?
It's not real. He never acknowledged that. Yes, he did. You bitch, nigga. You acknowledged it. You said you put it out there on a bank Grizzly in. When? You want your interview with Akademiks and gave you last night. You said you put it out there to entice him to come in and speak about it and deny it. You knew it was fake, bitch, nigga. So what are you talking about? What did you say? What real word? The shit you say Akademiks? The shit you say Akademiks last night?
We got the real work though. So but you heard him say a half hour ago when he was pressed and questioned like the bitch he is. You heard him talk about lawyers. I contacted his lawyer yesterday. He said, I'm going to come into the office. He going to get, but now he's saying we got the real work though.
But that's supposed to be the real work. You
feel me? What do you mean? We got the real work though. What's the difference between the work you put out there already and what you have in your possession now?
Right. So you acknowledge that you put out fake work. If you saying you got some real work,
he said, "Hey, Juice." He said we got the real work though. Well, what was the work you put out a week ago? And what was page 1 of the work that you sent Akademiks? Because we already established this shit a half hour ago in this conversation that it was some appeal paperwork about a crime a nigga never been charged with or convicted of.
Doggy, you done pressed that nigga so hard, he done said some shit he wasn't even trying to say at that time.
Watch how this cur ass mutt fold up and hang up like the bitch is.
The city say academics.
He made that.
I found academics last night. No, well, 2 days ago, bitch. You know what I'm talking about, nigga. Stop playing.
Whack. So, would you post the paperwork?
This nigga talk real tough. This crazy. He was talking tough to some nigga out there. No, and the nigga apologized. Nigga, stay on point, bitch.
Wait, whack.
Tell your mama to stay on the phone of this dick. You bitch ass nigga. You bitch ass nigga. Your dope fiend ass mama. Hey, man, how about your dope fiend ass mama? You that heroin ass bitch. You a hokey cock ass bitch. I'm trying to be cool, bro. You mad. Control your platform, bro.
Control your platform, bro. Whoa, nigga. Like y'all tried to, like your whore, Aaron Horde had to do me when I was on the exposures, when she kept on muting my mic, when I was in your ass, bitch. Like that thong you be wearing. You bitch ass nigga.
It's 3 fingers.
You wish Aaron Horde was on the boards muting me when I was tagging your bitch ass like a prize fighter, you bitch ass nigga.
We want to act.
Hold on. Wait. We're trying. Wait. We're trying.
Shut your bitch ass up. Now, come on, act. Let's go.
No, we trying to stay on topic. So Whack, you have the full paperwork that
Yeah, I got it all.
Yup, I got it all. But you just said a half hour earlier in the conversation, you bitch ass nigga. You just said a half hour. What are we doing here?
But the thing is, your credibility being put on the line right now. So if you had it, why wouldn't you produce it right then to remove all doubt that this nigga a rat? You feel me? If you saying T Grizzly a rat and you got the real paperwork, why keep saying you got it and not just produce it? Hey, hold on, let me show y'all this shit. I ain't got a cap. What motherfucker gonna keep going back and forth, but he got the real truth? Make that make sense. Nigga, not no kids, you feel me? You sitting here tongue wrestling with a motherfucker and you talking about you got the paperwork, but you ain't producing. To make motherfucking sense. Nigga.
That would have shut the whole.
I had to drop the paperwork. I had to make the nigga eat all them fucking words.
Hey, listen, hey Juice, hey Boogie. He knows that he was getting handled like a pimp handles a whore in Oakland, California, when a pimp put a bitch on the blade and make a bitch sit on a hot brick to keep that pussy warm. I would have dropped that paperwork so fast to shut me up. And then to
get that $250,000. It's a $250,000 on the line. Who don't want no $250,000?
It's still a quarter on the line.
Right. You ain't gonna get that $250,000. You that caked up. You ain't gonna get that easy $250,000 when you got the paperwork, some easy money. Right. Who ain't gonna get no easy money?
Oh, bitch ass.
Tell they run that shit on some motherfucking body else, nigga. Trick no motherfucking good. Don't come on the Midwest with that whole ass shit no more, nigga.
Trick.
Drag your motherfucking fat ass to one of these alleys by your ankles, nigga.
Trick no good. And guess what? Let me take y'all here. You know Blueface came home, right?
Right.
Must be trouble in paradise, Boogie, Juice. Because how was it that your artist, he don't got Blueface in his bio no more. Y'all see Blueface in the bio? It says join the R&B show, YouTube channel, Whack 100 exposures, follow my queen, yo, whore. Follow your whore. It says RN. Is that whore? Is that I can't really see. What does it say? Whore. I can't really see. I don't see Blueface manager in here.
I didn't see him at the release. I didn't see him there to pick him up when he got released with his family and shit.
Do we see Blueface in here? No. Let's go to this lady's situation. Let's see if she shouting out Blueface. No Blueface. Look at those teddies though.
To everyone who wished me a happy birthday.
Look at these. Boy, ain't nothing like a good pair of knockers, though. Yeah.
Fake, though. They fake.
They ain't real, Juice. You don't think they real?
They're not real. She had her body did.
Boogie, you don't think they're real?
Hell no, they ain't real.
Come on, Boogie.
Man, they ain't real at all, nigga.
Let's see.
She had her whole body did.
Ain't nothing like a good pair of teddies, though. What's this? I think
y'all ain't ready to go to hell with him.
Let's see.
Fever in the morning and fever all through the night.
The second day of Scorpio season, honey.
Said monkey.
And when I tell you, baby,
y'all said monkey.
My alter
You
ego.
gonna get us flagged. We gonna have to cut
Wow.
this
We
out.
just saying monkey, though. We ain't calling nothing. Look at this. Bump, 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 bump. Pumps in the bump. Pumps in the bump. Woo, got a little funk, little stank. Look right there at that little stank. Y'all see his cursor? Y'all see the cursor?
They said the BBL stink too.
Right. Little stank.
I heard.
Allegedly.
Right. Allegedly. Right. Whatever. You know what it is. Hey, listen. Little stank though. You know, ain't nothing wrong with little stank. Yeah, me.
Is it a way that could be posted? Like, shit, I'll throw it on the page if you want. Who cares?
Definitely it can be posted. Listen, by the way, academics.
Do you have the real work? Yes, I have it right here. Is there a way it can be posted? Yes, it can be posted. You just said 35 minutes ago that you spoke with Tony the Tattletale Johnson's lawyer and that you were supposed to be going into it's Tuesday, bitch ass nigga. We had this conversation on the biggest podcast in America, urban podcast, Akademiks. He was streaming live on TikTok, on Twitch, everything. It's Tuesday, bitch. It's Wednesday. What we doing?
Still ain't produced it.
You trying to dig up some dirt on dog face? Bitch, you gonna be a digging bitch. That little $3,000 house you stay out live in? That's what them bitch ass niggas in Detroit have been feeding you information about me say, but they lied to you, bitch ass nigga. They lied to your bitch ass boy.
He told you to tell T Grizzly to put up $50,000 that it ain't true.
Yeah.
So T Grizzly gonna put up $250,000. I'll put up 100,000 right now. You ain't got 100,000. You don't know me at all, bro. I bet 100 you ain't got 100.
You ain't got 100, bitch.
You don't know me, bro. I bet you that. Ask if I got 100. Screenshot it right now. I bet you ain't got 100. We paid that bet. You broke ass nigga. Shut your broke ass up. You's a broke ass nigga. You got it all about your EBT card. You bitch ass nigga. You ain't got no. Hey, hold on, nigga. One of them broke niggas. You live in a $3,000 house.
He's one of those broke niggas act who live in a $3,000 house. You need to add about $600-700 onto that 3,000, bitch ass nigga.
Yo, bet fuck out of here. You ain't got no 100,000. Shut up, bet, nigga. We paid your bet. Stop talking so much. Take the bet.
So
you paid that bet, nigga.
Wait. So
you paid that bet and raised you, nigga.
What bet?
What I'm gonna do?
What bet is on the line? All right. Okay, here we go.
Act. This is what I'm gonna do, Act.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the legal beagle and I'm gonna put you.
You said you got the paperwork in your possession. Juice.
It's 250,000 on the line. How he ain't getting that if he got it? If he got the evidence in his possession,
we could have settled this that night. This was Saturday.
That's what I'm saying. Get that. That's what I'm saying. All you gotta do is make it make sense. Ain't no motherfucker turning down that pay. Fuck what he talking about. It's $250 and you got the paperwork. So why you being so generous? You put out fake paperwork and try to tarnish this man's career. So why now you ain't gonna put out the real paperwork? Make that make sense. And the nigga said, nigga, if you got real paperwork on him, he got $250,000 for you, cash or jury, nigga. Take it how you want to take it. It's a Burger King.
I brought the paperwork to that nigga front door myself. Here you go, nigga.
He could have just flashed it right then on social media.
I'd have been an asshole.
Hey, listen, hey, Juice just said it. Hey, Juice, he sent Act that fake ass text between him and Shooter trying to prove that he wasn't talking about or bringing up T Grizzly. Why you couldn't send him page 2 and page 3? Because page 1 wasn't getting it, player.
You feel me?
You feel me?
Illegal, Beagle. You said you have paperwork, nigga. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do.
But you don't want to get the money? See that? And we can alleviate everything else. It's $250K on the line, nigga. And you not go get it after you done started all this bullshit for free. And it's $250, you ain't gonna finish it out. Make that make sense, dog. Make that make motherfucking sense.
But I'm gonna
post it up right now. Because the shit up. Hey, listen, bro.
We doing how we want to do.
Nigga,
you ain't even strong enough.
I know you hoe ass nigga. I know you a hoe, nigga. You a hoe, nigga. You a hoe.
Attention, goddamn.
Attention.
Go ahead on.
God damn. No, scrub all the rest of that shit and just say, God damn.
No, see, you did to him what he usually do to other motherfuckers. Out-talk him, over-talk him, and all that, holler at him and disrespect him. You did all his trick acted to him. He didn't even know how to respect. He didn't even know how to react to being manhandled like that. You feel me?
True, indeed. And word up.
Hey, listen, your whole life, your whole life,
you a hoe.
Your whole life,
we want you to get hurt and apologize.
Said you was a hoe.
We want you to get hurt and apologize.
Rest and apologize to who?
Yeah, we got the content, nigga.
To who?
Yeah,
Okay.
Don't worry about it. We're going to put it up.
The
We're going to run it today on Clubhouse.
Run it out, D, nigga. Run it out, you bitch ass
This is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Listen, this is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
You said fade the bitch.
Get online.
No, nigga, fade the bitch, bitch ass nigga. You ain't
Let me know when this nigga quiet. God damn.
I ain't gonna be quiet, bitch ass nigga. I'm on your ass.
I don't face. I think he's gonna address if he's gonna take the bet or whatever.
He told him to get you off. That's what he was telling him to get.
Get him, man. Get him.
Kick you off and shit. He tried to tell him.
Get him. Kick him off, man. No, bitch. He let your ass get ramrodded, bitch. Whore.
I can't never
So listen, how like a little bitch. Hey, listen, shut
You
your
too emotional.
No,
You're hollering like a little emotional
Your
bitch.
wife is emotional, nigga. Your wife was emotional.
Your mama's emotional. That dope feed ass bitch.
So why
Your mama's emotional. Uncut bucket ass bitch. Your dope feed mama was emotional.
You mad? I thought you said I was
bitch
mad.
ass nigga.
I thought you said I was mad. Your blood pressure up?
Weird ass nigga.
Your blood pressure up?
When he said weird ass nigga, that was just the life knocked out of him.
He said weird
Hey,
ass.
listen, when they call nigga weird ass nigga, that mean I give up.
He was defeated.
He was defeated, bitch. The breath left your body. The Holy Ghost left your frame, bitch ass nigga, and left your lifeless corpse rotting like your face.
What I'm gonna do?
Okay.
No, you said academics.
Look, call me when y'all can talk.
You said academics page 1.
Call me when I can talk, man. Shut your bitch ass up.
Us paperwork, is it real or not? No, I got the T, nigga.
Okay.
And he hung up. And Whack 100 hung up for the first time in the history.
Got manhandled.
And the first time in the history of YouTube, he was forced to hang up. Mark the date. Mark the date.
I'm trying to get the bet locked in, but I don't know. So
okay. So watch this act.
It appears that what he's trying to say though is that he's gonna get his legal people to
legal people. Hey, academics, we're talking about WAC 100, who's in financial despair, whose wife just outed him and exposed him for being non-supportive. Now watch this. He sent you page 1 of what he said was a 3-page document proving T Grizzly was a snitch. The shit he sent you, you have never revealed to anybody. So it is incumbent upon you, my dear sir, to put what he sent you, claiming it to be a real document, on the floor. What he sent you was an appeal document for the 2nd District of the state of California, where in which Tony Johnson is appealing a sentence. Now listen.
Hold on, no, you're right. So he sent me page 1 of a document. I don't know how many pages, but it was an appeal document. Actually, right. I think I could probably put that up because you guys are at the stage we betting and stuff like that. Let me put that thing.
Yeah, put it up. So don't forget, he told you that he had the official paperwork.
Yeah, let me see.
And it was going to prove that T Grizzly, that document is fake. I can prove to you it's fake. I already listen. You want to know how that document is fake? Once you put up, all people have to do is go to the California State of Appeal website.
California State of Appeal website. The document that he sent Akademiks was a California State of Appeal 2nd Division document appealing a sentence of burglary in the 1st degree. How can you appeal something when you haven't been found guilty of something? Ain't adding up. In the infamous words of Johnny Cochran, if it don't fit, y'all know the rest. And we have a new term, act. It ain't acting.
Take that motherfucking number on that document, and let's look at the document. The document number is it's the 2nd Appellate District Division 2, case number 23 CC Charlie Delta Frank 1424. Put that case number. It is open for public scrutiny. No appellate document is sealed. This is not no fucking RICO case. This is a burglary. So, first of all, so we put it in the system. Go to www.com.
Okay.
California State of Appeal.
So by the way, I'm gonna put the here it is. This is the.
He was just texting Wack, telling Wack, I'm gonna call you in a minute when I get done with dog. I can't just cut him off. It's gonna look suspicious. What y'all think?
Mm-hmm. I know it was texting me for sure.
For sure.
Document in question. We got it on the screen.
Yeah, go right there.
So,
all right. So we got it on the screen now. Now I'm gonna send you 2 documents right now, right here.
Okay.
Now check your text message, Act. That's the official website right there for the California State of Appeal. All case numbers, like the one that is cited on that document that he sent you the other day, supposed to be verifying T Grizzly was wrong. Type it in yourself, right on the chat, so the chat can see that the document number on that paperwork comes up as 0 zilch.
Wait. So let me ask you this question. You're saying that this piece of paper is fake?
Yes, fraudulent. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So there's a few inconsistencies here, and I think Wack might be a little bit disadvantaged because what he's telling me is that, hey, he has no dog in the fight. It's just that his guy shooter calls him and gives him this information. He's just letting the world know. So
wait a minute though, Act. Watch this. So I'm going to send you the video of the same shooter, Tony Johnson, calling T Grizzly and his crew and telling T Grizzly and his crew that WAC 100 called him out of the clear blue sky and told him that T Grizzly put a hit out on him. Lord have mercy.
What?
Yes, I'm going to send it to you. Check your text message. I'm going to send you all this shit. Check your text message. They pop it in right now.
All right, so I'm gonna put up which by the way, I think you're sending me the same thing, the appellate stuff. I think we kind of looked that up as well. Yeah, we couldn't find it.
Okay. So you looked at. So watch this. Let's. And I apologize for coming on your platform, bro, and being so belligerent. But the problem is that I'm tired of.
I apologize for coming on your platform and being so belligerent, but I'm tired of these bitch ass niggas.
Motherfuckers in California allowing this whole broke ass bitch to go unchecked and to have unfettered access and to use his clubhouse, then his Instagram phonies, and then his fucking exposer bitch ass fight throwing class Joe ass Christopher Lovejoy. Don't use these motherfuckers to get attention from you, Pat Laura Ross, fucking Adam 22, and the rest of y'all. He's trying to use y'all platform to springboard himself into relevancy, bro. The nigga's a coward and he's a hoe. So therefore, he got to be checked. And what he's counting on is motherfuckers just to take the shit at face value without doing their due diligence and checking it out. And
okay,
before...
No, I agree with that last part. I agree with that. I think, Wack, credibility-wise, I don't think his credibility is, like, in the dirt. But I do think that...
How is it not in the dirt when he accused the man of being a snitch? When he spearheaded the whole campaign, nobody knows who Tony, aka the Tattletale Shooter Johnson, is, except that Wack put him on the stage and made him relevant. Nobody else did. Nobody else knew who this bitch ass nigga was. Wack reported this shit as if he knew it for a fact. He put up one piece of fake paperwork. When it got debunked, derailed, and proved not to be true, they came with a second piece of documentation that was fake. So how in the fuck is his credibility anything other than shot?
Right.
Fuck.
When you're bringing real harsh accusations, we should do a little bit of due diligence to see. And I tried to pull it up when he was on when he was on here. I tried to like look it up to say, let me see if I could pull this paperwork. I wasn't able to do it then. Again,
you're not able to do it now. I did it for you. So listen, I just sent you to the website, the California Court of Appeals. I just sent it to you. And I sent you the search engine. The search engine, when you put that same number in there, the same docket number in there, it comes up nothing, blank.
By the way,
this motherfucker is...
By the way,
sorry.
I did the same thing while he was on the phone the first time. And I couldn't find anything. So I did this the first time. While he was on the phone, I did this. Again.
Okay. So if you did that while he was on the phone, hey, can y'all go find that document? Let's just try this. Right? This might be fun. Hey, what's the number on that document? Boogie Juice. What's the number on that document?
I can't see it.
That shit. Hold on.
What's the number on that document? You still have it? Let's play a game. So right here is the website for the California State of Appeal. Right here, here's what it is right here. Right? So it says that the Second District Court of Appeal Los Angeles location will be closed on the 3rd. The 3rd was today. Was it today? Yesterday for voting. Today. Yesterday for voting. Yeah, today. Right? So we're going to go click here for search. And what I need that number. It was 23 something. 23. Right here. Follow the cursor. Search by case number. What's the you got document? We're gonna play a full game that these niggas want to play. Where is that fake ass document? Oh, here it is right here. Here it is. So it's 23 CCDF 01424. That's the number. Let's search it. What do we see? What do we see? What does it say? Can I blow this bitch up? Can I blow this bitch up? Let's go all the way with this motherfucker. Y'all see that?
Yeah.
What does it say? Hold on. My bad. Hold on, my bad. What does it say?
Case not found.
Case not found.
Fake paperwork.
Case not found. Who do you bitch ass niggas think y'all playing with? You got 20 spies and y'all let 5 niggas from Detroit outdo 20 spies? Y'all let 5 niggers from Detroit outdo 20 spies? It's interesting.
Put it back on the screen, doggy.
What happened, Boogie?
Put us back on the screen. It still blew up.
Hey, listen, man, we're going to pause this for a second, man. Welcome to the YouTube streets. We busting ass. Pause. We don't even say pause because we know we ain't living alternative lifestyles. It is what it is, man. Shout out, hey, listen, shout out to Minnesota. Minnesota's in the building. Shout out to Baltimore. Shout out to Ye Feezy, a.k.a. KEA. What's up, my man? And shout out to Oakland, California. Shout out to everybody who tapped in. Shout out to Detroit, Grand Rapids, Atlanta, Tampa Bay, my Buffalo, New York people. Shout out to everybody who in the chat. Like, share, spread the word, share this shit. Gangster Astrology 313. What's up? Y'all know what it is, man. Hey, listen. We ain't taking no prisoners. And we going to defend all things Detroit. We going to spank any motherfucker who think they going to come around here playing with us. We ain't playing no game with these bitch ass niggas. We going to spank New York City. Where you from, New York? What borough are you from? You from Bronx, Harlem, which is Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens? Where you from? Check in. Y'all know what it is, man. We a lot of times people don't talk to the chat. Hey, chat, what's up with y'all, man? How y'all feel about this right here? How do y'all feel about this subject right here? Let us know. Tap in Long Island. Yeah, Strong Island. Yeah, you didn't think I knew about Strong Island, huh? Yeah, Strong Island checked in. Minneapolis, Minnesota checking in. What's up, man? How y'all feel? So let us get back to this chat, man. We fuck with y'all. We love y'all. Elmont, Roosevelt. Oh, you a hood nigga. you a hood nigga. Strong Island. Strong Island, New York is in the building. Y'all know what it is, man. Salute to all things New York, man. The Mecca, hip hop. Y'all know what it is. St. Louis in the chat. What's up? If you in the chat, let us know. We shout y'all out. Put your hood, claim your hood in the chat right now, man. Harlem,
Drop your hood.
yeah, across 25th Street. Whenever I come to Harlem, I always go to Sylvia's. I know that the ownership of Sylvia's changed, right? But I always go to Sylvia's for that soul food whenever I'm in Harlem, man. Y'all know what it is, man. I'm always across 125th Street. Y'all know what it is, man. Hey, listen, if you in the chat, shout your city out. We shout y'all out. Shout y'all hood out. We shout y'all out. Let's go, chat. Let's go, Dog Pound. We don't call our chat. We call it the Dog Pound. Yeah. You got
Harlem in
Harlem? The Sylvia's, what is it? Post it, bro. What's the best soul food spot in Harlem? North Minneapolis, Minnesota. The Lowe's.
What up, Minno?
Hey, listen, the Lowe's where they get that motherfucker. Hey, they get it going, the Lowe's. yeah. Dallas, Texas tapped in.
What up, Dallas?
Yeah. Who else in here, man? Melba's. Hey, man, relax. We gotta shout the motherfucking chat out. Hey, Rich, Rich, I'm on 8th Ave. I'm going to Melba's. I guarantee you, before this year is out, you'll see me taking pictures of Melba's, bro. I give you my word. The food better be good, bro. I'm gonna screenshot this shit. I'm gonna talk about your ass if the food ain't good. Let's get back to the content, though. You know, Bam is an impatient ass 6 Mile East Side motherfucker. Let's go.
He said, nigga. Cut the sound on, or is he not saying shit?
What?
Academic.
Can y'all hear it?
No.
All right, so let's go. So we already finished up that, but let's go this one right here. All right. Can y'all hear this?
Got to give a shout out to Mary Sheffield for winning that election, too.
Mary Sheffield won the election in Detroit. Times are changing. I think she's the first. Is she the first female mayor of the city?
First woman mayor, yes.
Shout out to Mary Sheffield. Hey, Mary Sheffield. Hey, I'm gonna need some kickback for that vote. Y'all know what it is. My ID still say Detroit, man. Can y'all hear this right here?
Nope.
Hold on. Be patient with us for a second, man. We got this.
Say technical difficulties.
Little bit. So the overall point of all this is that we've already exposed this nigga as a whole nigga. Let me see what we got here. Where we at?
Oh yeah, somebody said they was talking they was talking about how you got on whack ass on No Jumper today.
Oh, it was. Let's see. No Jumper was talking about how I got on whack ass.
Yeah.
They was.
San Diego, what up, though? It's a lot of our homeboys from Detroit moved to San Diego.
Don't it always rain out there? Don't it always rain in San Diego?
No, San Diego's straight.
Somebody sent that clip of what No Jumper is talking about how I destroyed that bitch ass nigga Whack 100. Somebody sends that clip, man.
Oh, that's the desert boogie. There don't be no lot of rain in the Cali.
I've been on whack ass pause a long time. Aunt Hefe, a bitch ass nigga. Get your bitch ass up, Aunt Hefe. Cross-eyed bitch ass nigga. Oh, it's so much dog face shit on this bitch. I don't know where to start at with this motherfucking shit nowadays. You hear me? No Jumper. Say No Jumper. Let's go No Jumper. Let's see what we got here. You heard this? Let's go to the last trick. Y'all hear that?
Nope, ain't nothing up there.
And then up there?
Don't see nothing or we don't hear nothing.
All that ad to say, my bad. You know how I'm a hood nigga. You know I'm a hood nigga. Shout out to everybody who tapped in. Shout out to everybody who's checking in. Yeah, Wack is definitely good. East side Detroit checked in. Y'all know what it is, man. Can y'all see this right here?
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. It said he was talking about me getting it gotta be. Is this here? Stream Library?
One day.
You gonna get this smell, shorty.
The regular dude.
Well, what if you?
Okay. Me and my brothers on the media was coming up from, and then the brims. You know what I'm saying?
Just kind of realize I'm like, damn.
Wait, you know what I'm saying? Because
able to like sustain that level. For me, and like
I wouldn't be able to sleep.
this,
I have to say, what do you?
Hey, listen, man. If you can find the clip, I will cash app you $25. If somebody finds the clip of No Jumper talking about how I spanked this bitch ass nigga Wack. Anybody in the chat, if you can find the clip of No Jumper today talking about the Akademiks dog face Wackisha situation, I will cash app you $25 right now. Talk to me, dog pound chat. Somebody go to No Jumper and find the clip, find the video, send me the link, put the link in the chat. I will cash up you $25 right now on my mama. Because I ain't got time to be playing with this shit. Hey, listen, we're going to do part 2 of this tomorrow, but part 1 of this. So we have a really tough situation in the city of Detroit. As you all know, I am currently fighting a case wherein which a gangster, Juice, come on. Tell the chat what I'm fighting, because I have breaking news. Matter of fact, I got it. Jawan J. O'Neal Harrison is a motherfucking despicable, horrible, rat ass nigga. Right now, I'm fighting a case in Macomb County, Michigan, wherein which street lord, dirty glove goon, gangster disciple, all by his own claiming, east side Detroit nigga pressed charges on me.
BMF, ain't he BMF?
Yeah, he probably BMF too, right? Dirty glove goon, BMF, street lord, all of them.
He multitasking.
He all that shit. He all that shit. This bitch ass nigga. Can you tell him what this nigga did, Juice? Boogie, can y'all fill the people in?
What he did was, you talk about what he did to you?
No, we know I'm fighting the case right now. Know what I'm saying? But I'm free to talk about what I want to talk about. I'm not threatening him. I'm just simply telling the motherfucker what he did. He pressed charges on me, and I'm fighting the case right now.
Yeah, what he did. All right, we know about Dogface, so let's move on. We're gonna give you what we came across and what Dogface actually brought to me.
So this ain't his first time. This not his first time.
This is not his first time. That's what we about to get to, Juice. This is not his first time. This nigga, he told on a female. This is way before he thought to go tell on Dogface.
2021.
This is 2021. A female.
And a lot of East Side people know her.
What's her? Star?
No, her name is Shakira. They call her Smiley. Last name.
I was reading the paperwork, so I
got you.
Her name is Shakira.
Stark.
Stark. Shakira Starks,
aka Smiley.
AKA Smiley. She locked up right now. She was sentenced to 8 years. Her daughter, what's the daughter name?
Ajane.
She had a situation where a body came up, and this lady actually was talking to her daughter. Long story short, because we're gonna give you the whole story tomorrow for sure. She was talking to her daughter. She was dealing with J. O'Neal. and he overheard some things. She leave the nigga alone. She done with him. She don't want to mess with him. He say, you going to jail, bitch. Whatever information he knew, he told. He in paperwork. He been doing this type of work for a long time.
Motherfucking police ass nigga.
And the people he around, they know this.
All right, before we get that, we got content. We got Bontent, like we in Bumpton. While we found it, can y'all see this?
Yeah.
All right, can y'all hear this?
To be honest, it seems
before he even called in, he was already over.
Heard that?
Yeah.
Okay,
for sure he was.
in.
Elvis was ready.
I got a question.
But
what my paperwork at? I'm like, oh, here we go.
Wack wasn't being like overly aggressive at first. It seemed like he was being pretty chill. And then when you first asked that question, he like answered in a chill way. It's like as it escalated, you know what I'm saying? You were kind of because you really wanted him to.
That was an incomplete answer, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you needed like
you ain't kind of a snitch. You either a snitch or you ain't. Like, who the fuck? You feel me? You don't have half a tail. You either got a tail or you don't.
Well, about who?
Huh?
Who was either half a snitch or not?
Anybody. It ain't like nigga Adam. He kind of told. Nah, he told. Is it he told or he didn't?
But Wack is in a crazy spot right now. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but I watched like literally 2 hours of Akademiks uploads about this. But so basically, you know, Wack brought the T Grizzly paperwork to the table, and I guess he got that from Shooter, and basically like T Grizzly talked to Akademiks on the phone, and he said, I want to bet Wack that paperwork is real. And T Grizzly also said, and this is
not real, you mean?
That's not real. So this is basically how you know that T Grizzly's telling the truth, because T Grizzly said, Wack can put up 10K, I'll put up 250K, and if the paperwork is fake, you got to give me 10K, but if the paperwork is real, I'll give you $250,000.
I heard something about that back when it was fresh.
Right there is like, he basically can't be lying, right? If he's a man of his word. If he plans on dipping off on not paying the debt, then he could be lying. But basically that means that T Grizzly's like 100% confident that the paperwork is fake. So Wack starts getting in. There's a guy named Dogface. I don't know where the fuck Dogface came from. Not Dogface, the guy who was drinking the cranberry juice. No.
Not that guy.
Not him.
Like a social media dude, right? Do content.
I don't know anything about him. I just know Ag was on the call with him, and Dogface was basically like barking on Wack all crazy, and Wack ended up hanging up. And then
why he hung up?
He hung up like for the first time ever. Right? But the guy started dissing his girl and shit. So I think that was his reason for why he got off the call.
Like, he should let people know that get to him so easily. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got some stuff I'm gonna look through today. See, the thing about that, right? Baby Shooter, like, as you know what I'm saying, being a member, he shouldn't even be getting involved in them games. Definitely being behind bars and jail. And that's what I didn't understand about the content coming out and it getting put out there, because only way you put that out there, like the statutes and limitations had to run out. But it's just, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know, man. It was just too much that.
You know, big fella. I don't know who big fella is, but you know that shit some weird whole shit. You know that. Shout out to Mount Elliott Boy Bam. Hey, listen, leave it up to Mount Elliott Boy Bam, who I'm trying to convince to come on the podcast to become a permanent member of the YouTube streets, because this motherfucker is an information guru about all things Detroit and all things hip hop, and he good with politics and everything else. Hey, listen, back to Jay O'Neal. Jay O'Neal is a bitch ass nigga. Do we all agree? By a show of hands. If you agree that Jay O'Neal is a bitch ass nigga, raise your hand. Oh, okay. So listen. So Jay O'Neal, he started dating a female who they call Smiley, Eastside Smiley. Her name is Shakira Starks. Her daughter name is Ashanae Horton Starks. There was an incident that took place in which somebody was shot and killed at a pool party in Warren, Michigan. Warren, Michigan is where Eminem is supposedly from, across 8 Mile, on the Macomb County side of 8 Mile, on the Macomb County side of things. right? When Smiley, so Jay O'Neal was dealing with Smiley when her daughter was accused of committing a homicide at a
pool party.
When Shakira, aka Smiley, broke up with Jay O'Neal for being a bitch ass, jealous hearted ass, hoe ass nigga like he's known for being, Jay O'Neal then called the police and told the police that he knows who killed the person at the pool party, and it was Smiley's daughter, and that he knew where the car who the police was looking for that was said to be a part of the homicide was in her garage. Jay O'Neal turned this woman in. Go ahead.
And that's after a whole year had passed.
Mm-hmm.
So she was dealing with him, and she cut him off at some point where she don't want to fuck with him. Everything, I'm not going to say the situation was overlooked, but it probably wasn't even fucking getting looked at. It probably was a cold fucking case. She left this nigga alone. The police get a phone call. Anonymous tip.
That nigga a tipster and shit.
He didn't even call the tip line. Listen.
He told her he was going to tell.
Oh, yeah. He told her that he was going to tell. He did tell her that. But the nigga, he still called. He called anonymously.
Yes. So listen, Jay O'Neal is friends with Al Nuke. He's best buddies with Street Lord Juan. He claims to be a street lord, dirty glove, go-getter. I forget that whole go-getter hoe ass niggas, right? This nigga belonged to more gangs and more organizations than Boy Scout. This nigga claimed to be street lord, a dirty glove goon, a go-getter, a GD, East Warren nigga, BMF, all this shit. I want y'all to listen to this shit because tomorrow night, Smiley, aka Shakira Starks, Eastside Smiley, will be live on air, reporting live from the penitentiary.
That this nigga sent her to.
Listen to this, people.
Motherfuckers just ignoring the fact that what happened is still fucking with.
Y'all heard that?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's rock.
Yeah, for real. He a whole ass nigga. The nigga, I knew his brother Hen. That's why I even knew about him as years ago, back over 10, about 14 years ago.
Okay.
He was trying to talk to me for 6 years. I finally get a nigga the time of day. I was getting ready to go to Vegas, me and my cousin. And he wanted, I had started hanging out with him a little bit and stuff. So he jumped on the flight to Vegas and followed me there. We started dealing with each other kind of tough then.
What year was that?
Well, not really. This was 2021 when all the shit happened. I went to Vegas the end of May.
Okay.
And he followed me. So, we messed around and stuff, whatever. And he just getting deep in, trying to, I was getting the house built from the ground up, all this type of shit. I had got approved for this mortgage. I had a lot of shit going for myself. And he was trying to put some money in with my new house. I told him, no, you moving too fast. He told people I was his fiance. No, I'm not your fiance, but we're trying to see what it's going to be. So long story short, my daughter ended up catching that case at the beginning of June. And, her daddy been in her life since the belly. So when she got put on the news, her and a few other people, I had to go meet him and her grandma and discuss some things about a lawyer because they put on there for that homicide shit. So he knew I had to go meet him, and he was like, all right, like he was a real jealous ass nigga. So I go over there to meet him and his mama, and I leave my phone in my truck. My baby daddy don't like talking around phone. So we talking or whatever, and then when I get back in my truck, this nigga done called me 19 times, 19 face calls that I missed. So I call him back. I'm like, what's going on? He was like, damn, you can't answer the phone. Why you? I say, no, I was talking to them, and I left my phone in the truck. And that nigga like, oh, or you over there fucking on this nigga. I said, listen, we not about to do that. I'm 43. This nigga ain't touched me since 2000. But that's neither here nor there. Our kid is on the news for a homicide, and I'm trying to understand why you worried about if I'm fucking this man or not. So I nutted up, and he apologized and begged me to forgive him. Then he turned right around the next day and say she made her bed, she got a lie in it. I gave him everything right then.
Damn. That's a hoe ass nigga.
Yeah, he a real hoe ass nigga. So what I did was I said, you know what, Jay O'Neal, that's your last strike. I'm super good with you. You know, and he was like, okay, what that mean? And I hung up. And then he kept texting me like, can you meet me so we can talk? I'm sorry, I just been done wrong. I got trust issues, and I ain't respond. I went to that liquor store he be at on the west side over there by 6 Mile and Myers.
Mm-hmm.
I recorded myself taking that go-getter's chain, and I gave it to the nigga who run it, the black nigga. I forget their name. I gave it to him. I said, let your boy know I gave you that chain. And I sent him the video. I said, your chain is sealed and delivered. Nah, don't contact me no more. This nigga text me for hours straight about me being cold-hearted, heartless, don't give a fuck. Oh, is it gonna be niggas waiting on him in the parking lot like my daughter killed that girl? He talking crazy in the text message.
Right.
I said, I don't know what you talking about. He kept saying, you know what, I'm gonna have to just tell the truth about what I know. I said, well, whatever the fuck you just speculated, whatever you was talking about, I said, I'm assuming you're talking about with the Warren Police Department. I screenshot a number, and I said, go ahead and hit him up and tell him whatever you want to tell him. Quit calling my phone and quit texting me, and I blocked him. That was June 10th. I'll never forget this shit. It's like, it's stuck, it's embedded in my head. My son got all the text messages from this nigga. June 10th, I blocked that nigga by like 7-something that night. June 11th, I was going back down to pick up the $5,000 I gave Wright Blake for because her daddy didn't want him as her lawyer, and he said, we're going to wait and see if they issue a warrant. So as I was going to leave out my house to go do that, they apprehended me on the service drive because I stayed in Roseville, 696. They said they getting ready to activate a search warrant in my crib. The affidavit had a male anonymous caller charged me in at 11:45 a.m. on June 11th morning and told him the vehicle used in the homicide is parked in her mother's garage. He the only nigga that was at my house. I don't have people at my crib out of my condo. That was never a thing. He was there when my daughter, brother put her car in my garage where we normally park shit at. And he tried to partake in the conversation. I sent the nigga outside, like, let me talk to my daughter. This nigga told him that the murder weapon was in my fucking house.
Damn.
This nigga told him that he told him I keep a gun in my Durango, a pink one. It wasn't pink, it was purple, to be technical. But yeah, he knew I kept a gun in my Durango because, I was doing me out in the street. This nigga told him that, and he told him it was some type of heated situation that occurred with my daughter. He don't know exactly what, but once he seen it on the news.
Sometimes when somebody gets into a situation like this, and I know that people be reaching out with the paperwork and reaching out with the stories, trying to communicate this, trying to get it out there so people know who they're dealing with. So how hard has it been for you, and who you been trying to get the story to? Who you been trying to get the?
Okay, so I know a lot of people. All right, and for one of my friends, one of my close friends, he is Street Lord, Street Lord Rook. So I spoke with him. I sent him out the paperwork, and to my understanding, he said he missed Mr. Street Lord one. My thing is, I don't know if they're still dealing with the man, but I know a few other people whose names I don't want to mention. I know they quit dealing with him. There's some guys, deep into the streets and whatever the case may be. They quit dealing with him, and I've been trying. I haven't had no luck. A couple other people I asked them to put it out there, they just haven't done it. The main people that I try to reach out to, they said they did the basics, but nobody really put the big effort into doing it for real.
So you told Street Lord Rook, and you sent Rook the paperwork too?
Street Lord Rook got a copy of some of the discovery with that nigga name in my paperwork. He for sure do.
Okay, we're gonna try to get that about a Rook then.
Huh?
We're gonna try to get that about a Rook. Rook gonna have to. So Rook does have the discovery with Jay O'Neal and told on the motherfucker in there.
I got the exact paperwork where it says Dewan Harrison, because that's his name.
Right.
Told the police blase about the gun being in my car, about my daughter clearly was upset about an issue that happened, but he was told to mind his business. He actually conversated with this detective multiple times because in my discovery, it's a first interview, second interview, and my lawyer also tried to obtain the copy of this anonymous caller that called into the police department, the Warren Police Department, because we asked them. We said, y'all got a Crime Stoppers, thing because y'all put them all on the news. Do they have a Crime Stopper number? He said, no. He said, well, how did he get in touch with you? This was a motion that was argued back when I was still in the county jail fighting the case.
Right.
He say, well, do you have a recording? You got notes that you took? And then the detective, no. He's like, well, how did he get to you? Because all the calls are reported to the police department. When did you talk to this man? We want to record. We want to hear this. Because they were saying if he didn't give the detail that the detective implicated in the affidavit to get the search warrant. And so with that being said, he kept saying he had nothing, no notes, nothing available to help solidify this alleged anonymous caller, which I know it was him. It's a male anonymous caller. It was him all day.
Right. So,
like I said, my son,
No, so in your paperwork, the paperwork that you got, it specifically spells out that he was the person who called and dropped that information.
Okay. Now, it says that the interview with the detective, it says that Jawan Harrison, it says that he told the police that I keep a pink gun in my door in my Durango that I was driving at the time. He told them that my daughter came over and my son took her car that was used in the homicide and put it in the garage. I know he was an anonymous caller, but I'm telling you what's in the discovery. In the discovery, it say Jawan Harrison told them about the gun. Jawan Harrison told them that my daughter was clearly upset, and we didn't want him to hear the conversation going on. But he know that my son parked her car in the garage, and then he seen it on the news about the homicide.
Listen.
Now that's what he's in the discovery text saying to this police officer.
I need that I need that motherfucking discovery. And if Rook gonna surrender that motherfucking discovery, and we gonna set Detroit on fire. Cause for one, not only is this nigga dead ass 100% wrong, but then you got a lot of these niggas out here covering up for these niggas, knowing these niggas wrong. Yeah. Now we ain't gonna have that shit. We ain't gonna have that. Yeah. We gonna get some understanding around this bitch tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I for sure mailed it to Rook at one of his offices. I did that back when I was in the county. And then he told me a couple people that he mentioned it to. I know he had some stuff going on, personal-wise family matters that he had to situate. That's my dog, though. That's my friend.
Oh yeah. So listen, I ain't gonna spank Rook ass, but I ain't gonna, cause Rook, I don't fuck with the street lords. You hear me? And I especially don't fuck with street lord wine bitch ass, right? But so at the whole time, I don't got no problem with Rook. But Rook gonna have to surrender that motherfucking paperwork. Ain't gonna be no motherfucker hiding around here.
Yeah. Okay, well, I sent him a copy of it back in like 2022 when I was in the county. I've been in the prison since 2023. I've been locked up since 2021. So what I could do also, now it's a freedom of act information. This stuff is available in my daughter's discovery and my discovery as well. If you have any issues obtaining a copy of the discovery, because that should be part of the FOIA Act, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so if somebody could go to the Warren Police Department, you want a copy of her packet, her discovery packet, her last name is Horton Stark.
Okay, so hold on 1 second. I want to make sure I say her name clearly for me.
Okay, her name is Ajane, and her last name is Horton Starks. It's hyphenated.
Okay, Horton Starks.
Yep.
Horton. Last name Starks.
Go. Horton Starks. It's HORTON hyphen ST as in Tom ARKS.
All right.
Her first name is Ajane, ASHINAY.
All right, and what the streets know you by, just so we can make sure we can verify who we talking to.
Well, everybody know me by Smiley, but my name is Shakira Starks. Yeah, everybody call me Smiley out in them streets.
All right, so listen.
And that's what that nigga called me as well, but you can get get my copy of my paperwork, but I'm gonna dig out what I got here. But at the end of the day, I done got moved around, and I had to send a lot of paperwork home from the county. They wouldn't let me bring it to the prison.
Right.
You know how they do sometimes. They make you send stuff home when you about to find out.
All right,
So
so
with that being said, yeah.
okay, so listen, I'm gonna give you the flow so you can talk to Detroit about this nigga Jay O'Neal, because a lot of times when you locked up like that, you get frustrated because you can't get your message out. So I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop talking and let you deliver a message to Detroit about Jay O'Neal.
Okay. I have to go now?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so basically, Jay O'Neal, Jawan Harrison, he is a hoe-ass, snitch-ass, bitch-ass nigga. Because for the simple fact, I was a mother, a single mother with 4 children. And because of his selfish ways, because I cut him off, this nigga went to the police and put me and my daughter under the gun line and sent Warren Police Department to my house and told them I was hiding stuff in my house pertaining to the homicide my daughter was allegedly involved in Warren, Michigan. He for sure did it. He's in my discovery tag. He tells about me having a gun, keeping a gun in my vehicle, being in the game, and he also told him about how my daughter's brother parked her vehicle in my car. In my garage at my condo. He's not to be trusted. If you or him have an issue and he know anything about you, he go fucking put it out there. He's a snitch. He got to be informant with the police, because there's no way that Warren Police Department should have kicked at my door just from an anonymous caller calling that morning. They came and knocked my doors down. So that tell you he got some type of power. And then I heard later on down the line that this nigga did that to other people's little spots and stuff, that their doors kicked in. I heard it from the streets later. I wasn't aware of it, but he ain't to be trusted. That nigga's a wreck. He's a wreck, and he is a dirty ass, grimy ass, piece of shit ass, bitch ass nigga. He ain't shit. I'm telling you.
All right,
I hate him.
all right, I got you. I appreciate this. I'm finna put this shit on the internet right now.
Okay, you got my commission. Put it out there, and we about to work on getting this paperwork right quick so you can see it in black and white. Now I got matter of fact, well, everybody know me by Smiley, but my name is Shakira Stark. Yeah, everybody call me Smiley out there in them streets.
All right, so
And
listen.
that's what that nigga called me as well. But you can get my copy of my paperwork. But I'm gonna dig out what I got here. But at the end of the day, I done got moved around, and I had to send a lot of paperwork home from the county. They wouldn't let me bring it to the prison.
Right.
You know how they do sometimes. They make you send stuff home when you about to find out.
All right,
So with that being said, yeah.
Okay, so listen, I'm gonna give you the flow so you can talk to Detroit about this nigga Jay O'Neal, because a lot of times when you locked up like that, you get frustrated because you can't get your message out. So I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop talking and let you deliver a message to Detroit about Jay O'Neal.
Okay. I have to go now?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so basically, Jay O'Neal, Jawan Harrison, he is a hoe-ass, snitch-ass, bitch-ass nigga. Because for the simple fact, I was a single mother with 4 children. And because of his selfish ways, because I cut him off, this nigga went to the police and put me and my daughter...
Yeah, it already played that. It started over.
Okay, I got you. So what are we thinking about this? What we got going on with this shit?
Shit, that nigga the most diabolical rat it is. God damn it. I can't believe shit he say as far as on no gangster shit. That nigga should never talk no motherfucking gangster shit. You feel me? With all this police shit. This nigga worse than 6ix9ine, dog. This nigga jumping on niggas' paperwork. He ain't had nothing to do with that. He went volunteer. Hey, let me holler at y'all. You feel me?
He go running his mouth though. Every situation that we know of that he ran his mouth about and told on, it was literally bitch ass shit.
Cause he a bitch ass nigga.
It be some bitch ass shit. Dog face a picture. She leave him alone. Like, nigga, it's more pussy out there.
He said, no, she ain't fuck with him. She gotta go to jail. She don't fuck with him. She gotta go to jail.
That ain't funny,
bro.
That's diabolical.
Like, nigga, man, there's more pussy out there.
Bro, that ain't got nothing to do with no pussy, Boogie.
But the most diabolical thing, these niggas that support him and that's his friends, the niggas that support him and that's his friends that back that shit, that's the most diabolical shit. You feel me? That's why he get off with it, because niggas will still accept him and let him be around these whole ass niggas, dog. You feel me?
They don't even question it.
Sucker get a chance to play it on stand one. You feel me?
She gonna be on here tomorrow to tell it.
Hey, listen, a nigga up there with hard work G when it comes to that rat shit. I got to put this up. I have to put that comment up. Don't get Juke started. Do not get Uncle Juke started with this subject because he gonna spaz out.
Man, these niggas. No, we gonna wait till tomorrow and take him down through there, drag that motherfucker through the YouTube streets by his motherfucking ankles, nigga kicking and screaming, bitch. Like the whole nigga that he is and shit. For real.
You tuned into the best. My name is Dogface Calderon, YouTube streets. Hey, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, join us. Shakira Smiley Starks is gonna be live. If you have questions, I want y'all to spread the word. Jay O'Neill told on her and her daughter about a murder case. Her daughter got locked up, is in prison now, doing almost 2 decades of homicide, and she's in prison for aiding and abetting after the fact her daughter. Jay O'Neill told on her. We got the paperwork. It's in the email. You know, hey, listen. We got everything.
Real paperwork.
Hold on. Real paperwork.
That wax.
That fake ass WAC 100 shit on. We got that work. Right here. You can't hold on. Let me turn this off for you. Let me so we're on the same page here. We don't do no pump faking on the YouTube streets. Hold on. Let me get rid of all none. There you go. Now look at this right here. That's that work. We got that work. There you go. We got that work. We got that work. Tomorrow night, Shakira Starks, aka Eastside Smiley, will be on the YouTube streets. We put it on the flow. So for all you niggas who've been supporting, who knew about this shit, who knew about this nigga around telling no motherfuckers, this nigga told on a female and her daughter about a murder because he was mad because she didn't want to be with him no more. It don't get no more sinister and diabolical than that. Y'all tap in. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Smiley, Eastside Smiley, she gonna talk to the whole world.